fucking once you learn shit, it's kind of just in the game, and
yep.
You don't have
ride the bike, dude.
Okay.
What Star Wars game is that?
Outlaw.
Dude, it's so
You have
easy.
that one, Jay?
Like going into space, like taking off from the planet and then going like landing back on the planet. It's like a cutscene, but it's almost like seamless. You know it's a cutscene, but like you're like, damn, that's
Is it on Game Pass?
No. No, it's on Ubisoft Plus though.
I'm too cheap.
Yeah, if you get Ubisoft Plus, like you pay the whatever, it's less than $20. You'd have a month to play it. You get Ubisoft Plus Super version, whatever if that gives you anything.
I like it. I like fucking Outlaws. I'm really enjoying it. Like he's got like an ability to, like a Ben did, where he can slow down time, and you can tag enemies up to 3 so far. I don't know if that I don't know if that will get bigger when he gets when I upgrade more shit. I don't know. But right now I can tag 3 enemies, and when the time starts back normal, she pulls her blaster out, and goes pow pow pow, like an old western dude fucks them up so fast.
All right.
I was like, yeah, that's cool as shit. And it happens like when she's under fire, like people are shooting at her, like she's hiding behind a barrier or something. She gets stressed out, and that's her stress meter. So when the stress meter gets full, and it happens pretty regularly, you hit most of them down, and that's when she slows down time, and you can mark 3 enemies. And when it's over, when that slowdown time is over, she just pops up and goes bam, bam, bam. They're all dead.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it, dude. I found all kinds of colors for the fucking, her ship, the speeder, her fucking blaster. I got like 5 different color schemes for my blaster, like 4 or 5 for the speeder.
Do you find upgrades searching the world though? Like do you find experience points or whatever the hell? Like what do you find?
You find upgrades for any and everything. For your ship, for your speeder,
so I got to
blaster.
explore around. Yeah, so you got to explore around. You don't want to be trying to speed through the game.
No,
because if
Retro Renegades, we're masters of the beast. In the realm of gaming, we reign supreme. The power mental warriors, fulfilling their dreams. With our axes gleaming and our swords held high, we slay the bosses as the legends amplify. From Mario to Sonic, we conquer every game. Retro Renegades, we rise in glorious flame. Retro Renegades, gaming's heavy metal crusade. We battle like warriors, never afraid. We are the Retro Renegades. We are the Retro Renegades.
That's why we are the Retro Renegades. What's happening, everybody? It is Tuesday. It is beer time. It is game time. We are heading back into Xbox Live Arcade. Why?
Yes.
Why? Ask us why.
Why?
Why?
Because I have a ton of fucking games to play, and I'm going to play them all.
And I
You're the
suggested
boss.
you did it last week.
And I
Yeah,
did
I
a
think
lot.
that's a
I
good
can do
idea.
what people don't realize this, but I can do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no,
Good
I
enough.
said. Remember, I suggested it last week too. I said, "Why don't you do it again?"
You did. One.
Yeah.
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 So, because like I said, I've got so many games to play. I don't even remember all the games I played last week. I know I played a lot, but I'm gonna start off. Did I play Alien Hominoid HD last week?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember,
I'd have
but
to-
I'm gonna play it today.
I have to see the title screen.
I hope it's not too loud. It seems a little loud in my ears. Let me know in the chat, guys, if it's a little loud. I can reduce the audio sound of the game. But yeah, so Alien Hominoid, it looks like a Flash game from like the early 2000s. Yeah, it seems a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
It's a little loud, Jay. The game
Yeah, I
is.
figured it was.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah,
it
just-
down to about 5. 3. There we go. Let me know how that is. Okay, so you guys must remember this game, so I think everybody kind of played this game at one point. It's one of those like side-scroller hack and slashes. You're an alien. You get a bunch of different weapons. You know what I'm saying? Look at it.
I've never played it.
No?
Nope.
And what's
Nope.
cool about it's like these are all these like FBI agents trying to get you because you're an alien and they want to abduct you, of course, because
Right.
you're not supposed to be on the planet. At least that's what I'm assuming is the story behind it. But you die a lot in this game, and you get the like
Yeah, I
this,
could.
you get this. I mean, it's a tough game. I've never really ever gotten too far in it, but I always have fun playing it because I just love side-scroller shooters.
Yeah, I can also say I've never played this. I think it's the first time I've ever seen it, unless I'm forgetting.
Snipes says the audio is way too low.
Yeah. The game
Oh, you
audio
okay?
was
Now it
bad.
says you real good now.
Yeah, I turned it down. I didn't like. I had it on. I had it fixed before the stream started, but then I think because I turned the emulator off, it reset back to its own, to the original level. So
That's why I checked it to make sure we weren't too loud to start with. No, I'm having fun with Outlaws, man. I don't know when the hell I'll finish it, but I'm having fun.
When I get started, I'm just gonna marathon through it. Like, hopefully I have enough time just to kind of keep on it, like I did this Visions of Mana game. Just stay with it, fucking. But I think it's gonna take me longer with this one because it's just, like the Outlaws, just because if you're at 20 hours and you still like have a few more planets, like 3 more planets to hit up. I mean, I'm sure it'll progress a little faster now, but like you're looking at least like fucking 50 hours. I mean,
Oh, I have all ideas it'll be. I don't know how big how explorable these other planets are going to be, but I have all ideas I'll be at least 50, 60 hours probably.
yeah, 50 or 60, yeah. Yeah. I can't believe.
There's a lot of there's a lot of shit that they throw at you on that very first starting planet. Like there's so many side missions and contracts I can still do on that. And I've done a bunch already, man. I have not shit. I've done a bunch already, and there's still 9 side missions. Like, and they break them down into categories. I can't remember what the categories called, but it's like 6 or 9 that I can still do. Like, fuck.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a marathon month on that.
Yep.
It's gonna be a marathon. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Is there any? Has there been any news about marathon recently?
Yeah, they canceled it.
There was something about it, but I don't even remember. Like, yeah, I don't. That game.
It's not important. Remember.
That game will get canceled. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that game. It'll.
It's not
it'll
important
get
enough to
canceled,
remember.
fucking lost.
It'll come out, and the PlayStation community won't fucking like it, and it'll get canceled in 2 weeks.
You know what's funny? I think I recently read somewhere that one of the game directors made a point to say it is not a
Oh, that's what it was. That's
shooter.
what I saw.
It's not like
okay.
a team-based like Concord. So they want to make sure that they differentiated themselves from like Concord. Well, what kind
It might not be a hero shooter, but
Yeah, hero shooter, that's
but like Concord, it'll still be a big fat piece of shit.
It's a remember what I was hearing is it's a remake of an older game that I had never heard of, believe it or not.
Well, it was one of Bungie's original games.
Yeah, I had never heard of it, but I'm just like, nobody even knows. I'm old school, and if I ain't never heard of it, these motherfuckers didn't.
What?
Never
Oh,
heard of it.
I think it was before Microsoft bought them. They had that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. That,
Yeah.
they had another marathon game. I don't know what it was. Or what it was and shit like that. Yeah.
If
Oh,
it's
do
not
that.
a third-person, over-the-shoulder, story-driven narrative game with some kind of multiplayer tacked onto it that deals with that story, PlayStation people, they don't really get into it, man.
No.
Oh, they've proven that.
Yeah, their first-person shooter and stuff like that is COD.
Yeah.
If they're gonna play that, they're playing Call of Duty. So.
Like they played
That's
the
not
Uncharted.
changed.
Like I even played the Uncharted 4 multiplayer. It was pretty decent, but it was basically you were all the Uncharted 4 characters swinging around a map doing whatever. I don't remember now, but I didn't play it long. And then like the Last of Us multiplayer, I mean, it was decent for what it was, but
I never played that.
I did. Factions, it wasn't bad, but it was nothing. I was like, oh my god, I gotta keep playing. I played it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I was over it.
Right, yeah,
But if it ain't something like that, they don't support it, man. Like, I was hearing that Astrobot sold like ass.
Yeah, I mean that's a good.
And to be honest with you, Astrobot's not a bad game. But they're not doing anything
sold like
new.
ass.
I mean, that little motherfucker went from selling what they say that sold what Astro's Playroom that sold 62 million. They were celebrating it sold 62 million. They said now we're at less than 2 million. You talk about falling the fuck off, man. I mean, really.
The only reason so many people played Astros, whatever the fuck.
It's just because all the
Because it
came in the PS5.
But they were making a big deal about how it sold so well and shit. But you guys,
I knew it wasn't gonna sell well. That's a lot of people just ain't into platformers anymore. And like I'm one of them. I mean, they were cool when I was younger, but I'm not huge on them now. I would never buy that game. Somebody would have to give me Astrobot for me to play it.
Right,
I ain't
exactly.
spending my money
I
on
wouldn't even waste my time renting it off GameFly if I had GameFly.
Hell no! Like I didn't even beat the fucking thing that came in free
No,
PS5.
I was not blowing in a controller, man. That was
No.
fucking nope. That's fucking stupid. And if that's
You draw
don't
your
get me
line of
wrong.
controllers?
yeah.
Yeah,
Controllers
only controllers. Only controllers.
Yeah. Only
No, like
controllers.
that's-
That's the only thing
No,
on
like-
the other side of the line is the controllers. Everything
Yeah,
else
yeah.
is blowable. There you go.
What was that shit that was called that came in the PS5? Astro's Playroom? or
Playroom,
something?
yeah. Astro's
Whatever it was.
Playroom. Yeah.
It was cool once you experienced all the different little things about the controller, but after that I'm just like, hop here, collect that, hop there, collect this, yeah.
Right, that
levels done.
was it. Yeah.
It wasn't that hard, and I just got bored. I'm like, I'm over this. I uninstalled it. Like, whatever. And you think people are gonna pay, what was it, $40? Fuck
Oh,
no.
that was $60.
Oh, was it? Okay. You think we're gonna pay $60 for the standalone one? Hell no. And
Man,
I think the first wasn't the first Astrobot like on the like one of the CD like the game discs or something. I remember I had it from a PSVR.
Yeah, it was a PSVR game.
Yeah, it was like a pack on like a game that was on the game demo disc or some shit. I didn't.
Yeah,
buy
I'm
that.
not sure. I'm not sure about that. I never even. Yeah, I never even.
I can guarantee you I didn't buy it, but I had it on my PSVR, so it had to be like a one of the games that was on the game disc that came in the PSVR box.
Right.
Yeah, I
It
never
probably
bought
came
that
with
shit.
it. It probably came with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it did.
Let's say hello to some of our fine people in the chat. We got Crazy Greek Dude. What's going on, brother? Snipes is here.
Yep.
Maybe Snipes will show up if he gets home from work in time.
Jesse Darby,
What's
what's
Jesse,
Jesse?
Darby,
What's up,
going
Jesse?
on, Jesse?
Hope your power comes back on soon, there, bro.
Oh, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Since power just went off, like just just
Yeah,
weird,
blue.
like a nice day, but the power just shuts off, like somebody might have crashed
just
into a
just
transformer or
randomly,
some
you know.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Oh,
Natty Daddy.
Yeah, sorry.
I can only do one pop up at a time.
Ah,
We get a beer first, then we get a natty daddy.
Daddy
Did
Daddy.
you guys crack those at the same time? Is that what that was?
We did.
Wow, that was fucking good.
I know.
Yeah,
They've
we
been
didn't even
practicing.
plan it like that.
They've been practicing, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. That's
We didn't even plan it like that either.
if you work hard, someday you can do that too.
That's right.
Some synchronized beer opening.
Like I hadn't even bought Space Marine yet. Like I was like, fuck it, ain't no point in me having. it
Yeah,
sitting
fuck,
there.
man. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it will go on sale. Fuck it. I saw it. They had a couple of them come back in stock on Amazon with the steel case, but there was only like 2 left, and it was more expensive than it normally was. I knew if I told you, you'd just be like, "Oh,
yeah.
God, I'm not paying more than it was."
Yeah, I'm
in the
not
first
paying
place."
more for it.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah, I
that.
knew you'd say that, so I knew better than to bother you with it. I was like, I ain't gonna. He'll just laugh at me for that.
I'll get it off eBay.
If it was
they still have
$89,
one,
then you would
yeah, I would have jumped on it.
Yeah, they probably still got it on eBay for $89 or whatever. Fuck it.
Like I was like, I could get it, but it's just gonna sit here because I'm not gonna stop playing Star Wars.
Yeah,
Now
you don't
they-
want to
like,
do that because
It's
I mean,
it's getting even better now, and I'm just like, nah.
no, I hate like stopping open world games like that or shit where you're just into that, or you're 20 hours
Well,
into it and you want to try and play go play something else, another 12.
I don't want to
20
get
hour
hooked
game.
on something else and then not want to finish Star Wars. You know how that happens. If you stop.
Oh,
playing, like,
absolutely.
fuck, I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to do that because Star Wars is pretty good so far. So, and it keeps getting better. So I'm just like, yeah, no, nope.
I'm not
I'll
stopping
wait.
playing that. I'm not stopping playing that either. Once
Dude, it's good.
that's why I haven't started yet because I knew
The
it was gonna
only
get people
thing-
attention to it.
The only thing I might squeeze in there is a little bit is the Chaos Reigns because that's a fight.
Right, that shit won't take long. Like, I mean,
No, and it won't take that long. No.
you could hardcore on that and finish in a couple nights.
Yep.
Probably one night if you wanted to. If you just
Oh yeah.
start early on a Saturday and just went through the whole story.
And that's like I said, that comes out next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday.
Oh shit! Probably, yeah. All right. Okay,
Thanks, Lori.
so I gotta. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing with what I'm playing, and I'll play that, and then I'll get into Star Wars. So maybe Star Wars will be later next week. Whatever. Who cares? I got plenty of shit to play. Plenty of
Yeah,
shit I'm
me
hot.
too.
It's already all paid for now and shit, so whatever. At least it's done and passed.
And like Lollipop Chainsaw, I mean, it's all only digital, so I'm gonna get it, but I don't gotta get it right now because it's gonna be on the store. So.
Right, and it's on sale still. Like, it's not on quite as good a sale, but it's still on sale for the next 24 days. I forgot to buy it.
I'm not worried about it. Even if I had to pay full price for it, I'm not worried about it because
Yeah, who
I
gives
can't
a
get
shit?
to it
It's
right
only,
now
yeah,
anyway.
It's not like it's on sale for half off or some shit. Yeah,
No.
it's only like a couple bucks off. Right, I'll play that, but like by the time I get around to that motherfucker, it's it'll be on sale again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
it's gonna be
right.
like middle October before I hit that bad boy. It'll be a nice Halloween title. I'll play
Right.
it around that. That's a good idea. That's when I'll play that shit.
Yep.
So, but
I guess I just said that shit costs too much, and I ain't got enough time. Fuck, man.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Time. So yeah. And this, I don't know why they have to release everything this time of year. I don't know why they fucking like. I mean, I understand the holiday sales and this shit and that, but like, man, like, I don't know. You guys could have put some of this shit earlier this year. Like you could have put the Star Wars earlier this year. Or some
Called
Space
my
Marine.
wife
Yeah,
and
man.
door.
I'd have loved to
Yeah.
have been playing Star Wars over the summer. That would have been cool.
Fuck yeah, man. There was a time there where I was like had a lull. And I'm not playing hard.
Oh,
as shit.
dude, July was ass.
Yeah. Like fuck, quit releasing games all at the fucking end of the year. God damn it.
Yeah, July was ass. Like, and I remember, and I was playing like the Mass Effect trilogy there for a while. So there, I mean, there was like time at the beginning of the year too, because I spent forever on that game, like
You
three
spent
and a
like a
half
month.
days. Yeah, I was playing it
on
forever
Mass
because I
Effect.
just played it like I just played it through. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have
Yeah,
sprinkled a
that's
game
how I
in here or
did it.
there, but I just like
How I
spent
did it.
and it just kept
Once you-
getting better as you went. Like
I told you.
Man.
I told you that. And that's
I
how
was
how I
watching
played it.
I was watching somebody's video the other day on YouTube, right? And they were playing that that song, like okay, when you're going on, like when you're doing the probes to the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you hear that
Oh, yeah.
song so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing those planets, you know. And
Oh yeah.
doing all
that
that
little
probing.
jingle.
That, yeah. And yeah, he had that playing in the back. I was like, oh man, I was maybe like my hair on my arms stand up, dude, because it's like, yes, dude, that's like
Somebody
the
slapped
second I heard, I
Clowns.
do it.
Somebody slap him.
What happened? What?
He said
said Earthworm Jim is looking good.
I'll get to Earthworm Jim. I played it a little bit last week and I'll go play some more today. I don't play the game that I post in the on the show right away, then that just ruins it.
You tell him, Jay.
That's
You
right,
the
we
boss.
get to it. We build up anticipation.
You gotta warm it up first.
That's
you know what I'm
right. You
saying?
gotta do a little foreplay
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. You just can't slap it in right away, dry. Crown.
Yeah,
A little hot
exactly.
Tua.
Dry dog.
We're not raw dogging it here.
Dry dog.
Build up the anticipation so the outcome is even better.
That's right. Still hasn't closed my door either. I'm gonna have to tell your wife to close my door there, Therapist.
Yeah. Tell her. Tell her how it is.
She still didn't close the door?
No.
Yeah.
And I know my dogs are gonna start barking, so I'm gonna have to mute my mic.
I don't know where Paulo's at. Clown. Polio is wherever he wants
Thank
to
you.
be.
Paul only shows up.
When he wants
He primarily shows up late.
Yeah.
He's not like Lemon, who shows up the last 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, last 5 minutes, last 3 minutes. Yes, go! Yeah!
Yeah.
What are we talking about? We're
I got
talking
3
about
more
the
hours in
ending.
me. Yeah. Woo.
We're talking about the ending right now. We're finna hang up.
We're talking about shutting the fuck up and getting out of here. I don't know. Has anyone ever played this game? This game is like, it's called.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
What is it? What are you playing here? Let's see what you're playing here. Let's look.
Oh, I can't bring up what the name of the game is until I close the game. But it's something with zombies. It's not Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but it's Kill All the Zombies or something. I don't know. It was on Xbox Live Arcade.
I never played it.
Oh, zombies ain't my neighbors or some shit or.
Zombies ate my coochie.
No.
Zombies ate my old lady's cooch. Those bastards.
National-
Fuck, I'm gonna fuck them up. Where are you guys at?
But you don't get a
Thanks
lot
for
of
doing
moves
it.
like you can punch, and then you can find weapons. But then like the weapons are hard to aim. I thought.
Yeah, I never played this bad boy.
No, I never played it either. I didn't
Oh,
play.
there's
I didn't play a
there
ton
we
of
go.
games. I didn't play a ton of games that I remember from the Xbox Live Arcade.
Oh
Played
man, I used to
some,
play
but-
a lot of them because, like I said to you last week, they would remake old retro games, and that's what I love.
I didn't know that. Like I didn't pay attention. I worked so much, dude. I missed a lot of shit back then. I tried to keep up as best I can by like watching E3 and magazines,
Right.
but I'd never like followed any game in anything.
No.
I was always at work, man. So I didn't realize the Xbox Live Arcade was even a thing until like a couple of years. After it was released, like like a thing on Xbox. Fuck.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I definitely didn't like follow gaming type of shit. Near like like at all, hardly at all.
Nothing like I do now.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You know, like I mean, I knew of Xbox Live Arcade because I mean, like I guess it said arcade up at the top of some of the titles and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm gonna go through now. I'm gonna go see what ones I had.
Oh no, and I'm gonna end the night with
No,
some.
some of them aren't like alive anymore. But
Yeah, I'm gonna end the night with some Splatterhouse, even though it's not an Xbox Live Arcade.
Yes. Hell yeah.
You've been
Splatterhouse.
gabbing about
Fuck
it
yeah,
for so
dude.
long. I want to try it some more.
Yeah, dude, it's good. Splatterhouse is good.
oh,
It was actually I started playing it the other day and I found it tough. Like there was parts of it that was really tough. You get a lot of bad guys coming at you at one time.
Oh yeah, just because you're what's his name, her boyfriend, and you get those powers and shit, you still get fucked up. Dude.
Yeah.
oh, you can't sort it by system. Ah, what the hell with all that? That'd take me forever to look through all those games. Fuck all that. Okay.
But yeah, if you guys, I know you guys, you both don't have PCs, but if you ever wanted the emulator and the link to the site to get all the games, I can always send it to you.
Well, that's cool. Now, see, I would like to have shit like that. You know, like emulators and shit. That would be cool on PC. I just don't want to try and new games on PC, like, you know, start gaming on PC.
No, of course. Like,
Yeah,
some people don't want to play on PC, and I get it. But if you could emulate some older systems...
But that would be cool, yeah. And I know this PC I got, like, I just got it like, last year, so it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it has, like...
That'd be the only thing I would use PC for, would be to emulate older games. And
Right.
play them that way, yep.
I'm sure
Amazon has an emulator that you can buy now that has 4,000 games on it.
Yeah, that's the one that
Oh,
Jeff's
does?
been talking about.
All the way up to PlayStation 4.
Amazon?
Yeah.
You can play
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
4?
It's a 4 terabyte drive, yep. I watched the unboxing of it the other day.
What the hell? Wait a minute. So it's like a USB.
It's a
or
hard
something?
drive that you stick into your
A hard drive.
computer, and as long
Okay.
as you can run it, you just click on the emulators and then brings up all the games.
I had
all
no
up to
idea that there was a PlayStation
So,
4 emulator at all.
Yep.
Right, but it has like old school games, like fucking.
All of them. Atari,
Yeah.
all the way up to PlayStation 4.
Kind of like the Raspberry Pi I have, but better because it uses your PC as the power. As the
Man, you'll
power.
have to
Right.
give us a link. You have to give us a link to that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, like, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, and I can look more if you give us a link too. But like, I
Crazy
mean,
Great Dude
is it
said the Soldier
demanding
Boy
or,
3.
Yeah,
is, it
really.
about, is it about any PC can run that? Like, I mean, like.
Well, I can't say any PC because I do think it does rely on at least some kind of a graphics card.
Yeah.
Man, fuck. See, this is like this PC I got. Like, it's just one you get like out of Walmart and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, it ain't gonna. Fuck it.
It's not a gaming PC laptop. It's just your decent laptop.
Well,
But
you know what?
mine-
I'm gonna
that-
test.
Or that laptop I have's all right, but it's like from 2019. But it was a gaming laptop, right? But I only use it just for like Friday night show. This one I have in here, like it's newer and shit. But I guess I could.
When
do
I
it
get a chance, I'll test some of these emulators out on my Surface because my Surface is old, and it's an old, probably less powerful than your PC. And if I can get them to run on that, and you have a
It'll
Surface
run on
too,
your
right?
PC.
Don't you? Do you have a Surface, Jago?
No.
No.
I'm using a laptop from a Toshiba laptop from 2013.
Right.
I have a laptop from 2013. I was gonna use that one too, but I just use the better one because it's just faster and shit. But yeah, I have like old Windows. It has like Windows 8 on it and shit. Like I don't even know. I don't know. Sure,
That's
would
what
even
this
like.
one has. That thing.
I
It's
don't
like
sure
no
if
more
it would
updates
work.
are available for this.
Yeah.
I'm like, no shit.
No shit.
Yeah, that one I have is like fucking. It might be even older than that. It might be like 2011 or some shit. Yeah, it's old.
That's what I hated about iPads. Like, I bought my mom an iPad years ago, and it was top of the line, and now it won't even upgrade, and she can't use half her apps anymore because you
shit,
need the
but
newest
because-
version of the software of the operating
Yep.
system to run them.
Yep.
I hate that about Apple.
Why do you think all I do with this is do Retro Renegades? I don't need it for anything else anyway. I got fucking phones that are just as powerful as this motherfucker, or more powerful anyway.
Yeah, if I'm gonna look something up on the or use the internet, any
I
kind
use
of
my
way,
phone.
my phone, it's easier. Fucking
It's easier.
Uh,
Turning a laptop or computer on to look at the internet, that's antiquated as fuck. I got my phone.
Really, yeah.
for
All
that.
I use both these PCs for is tonight, Friday night, and that's it. Like everything else, like if I want to look at Twitter and shit, phone.
Phone.
I want to look at fucking
Phone.
yeah, anything, phone. Yeah,
Phone.
yeah. I don't have YouTube. I
Order from Amazon?
Listen to it on the phone or on the TV if I wanted to watch something.
Order from Walmart? Phone.
Yeah, or you order from Walmart, phone. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Order from GameStop? Phone.
yeah.
What about if you want to watch a movie? Would you watch a movie on your phone?
No,
TV.
I don't watch
TV.
movies on my
I watch
phone.
it on the TV. Yeah.
Because
I
my
wouldn't watch
kids,
it on a
my
PC.
kids would watch it on their phone before watching on the TV.
Hell no.
I don't
That's
know.
Oh
Hurt
hell
my
no,
eyes.
no. Yeah, no, I
Hurt my
could, yeah,
eyes.
yeah. That's
Hell
painful.
no.
Yeah,
To me, that's fucking. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna say it. That's retarded.
That's reminisce.
yeah. Rock.
Ow, dog! What is your deal? Stop. What are you playing
it is,
for?
yeah.
What are you trying to play? I'm not trying to play right now. Stop it. Stop it, sir. He's biting me and shit. Stop. What is your deal? Crazy. You're crazy.
This game is called All Zombies Must Die.
Oh, zombie. Yeah, I've heard of it. I had never played it though. Get down. Get down. Stop biting me, sir.
I mean, it's
I am
fun.
not playing.
It's fun, but I have lots of games to play. So, next.
Yep. Next.
Next.
At least
Book
I've
that
heard.
game.
I'd actually heard of that one.
Let's do
played it.
some Bionic Commando Rearmed. I love this game.
Is this 360 game, right?
Yeah.
All these are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I almost bought that. I almost bought the disc version of that a while back.
Because I loved the the Nintendo version, and didn't care for the arcade version. The arcade version was kind of jank, but the Nintendo version was really good. And then this one here, it's based on the Nintendo version, which is what I like. Yes, let's create a new file. I do not need to connect to Xbox Live because Xbox Live doesn't connect to this. New game. Single player. Easy. Why? Because easy is what?
Easy.
No, easy is fun.
Fun. There you go.
That's
yeah, easy
right.
is fun. Yeah.
That's right. Easy is fun.
Easy is fun. Yeah.
Fucking right.
Especially if you're trying to talk on a show, run a show.
And people don't realize that these old games were as hard as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah,
were
they're hard as
really
fuck
hard.
with your full concentration on them, much less
That's right.
like trying to run, do a show, that kind of shit.
And I
but
don't
then-
care what anyone says. People can, not Jago, but what's his name? Daz. Daz used to difficulty shame people. I bet you ain't difficulty shaming people now. Now that he's using one arm, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, speaking of one arm, check this shit out. I made some adjustments the other day. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I've been working on the show. I'm gonna have
Alright.
I'm gonna have this stuff switching back and forth every so often. Oh man, it fucked up already. Wait a second. Controller cam group. It didn't work. Camera group. No,
What's up, RWK88? What's up?
that's not it. Man, where'd that go? I had all the stuff set up, and I was gonna so my idea was to have it switch from showing you guys with the term Renegades above you, like down there.
Yeah,
And then I
right.
was gonna have it switch over to be the camera group where you can actually see my hand playing. with
Right,
the
you've
games.
had that on there before.
I've
I thought
had
that
it
was cool.
before.
Yeah, I thought that was cool when you had that on there. Yeah.
But when I tried to make it change, like when I tried to do a transition between it, because there's a plugin for OBS that allows you to switch the sources and you can set
Yeah.
a timer to them. so it can just jump back and forth to different ones. I had it set, but then for some reason it wasn't lining up properly. So I figured for the time being, I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to do one at a time, and
Right. Yeah.
you know.
But no, that would be cool. That's a cool idea. Like I said, I liked it when you had that because I remember you featured that a few times.
Yeah,
And it just-
and sometimes when I'm streaming games by myself and not in a group with you guys, I'll sometimes have it turned on.
Yeah,
and do
you.
that kind of stuff.
It's cool, and it just shows the talent that you got. Like it's.
I'm just gonna
It's
see
awesome.
if I can figure it out real fast here, because I had it set up with meat hour, so I had meat hour set in a group, and then I had. Yeah, I don't seem to have it working anymore. I had a controller cam. Yeah, there's a controller there, but no, I had it set up in the little window. It's not going to work for today, but anyway, maybe next week I'll have it all set up and we can jump back and forth and show people how I play some of these motherfucking games with one hand.
Yeah,
okay.
that's cool.
You're talking about the hand cam.
Just don't
The
play no
Hand
more
cam. There you
combat.
go.
The handy
Hand
cam. See, you know what's funny, Tharkus? People still ask me, well, then what are you doing with your other hand? There's
You
none
wanna
your
tell
business.
us?
There's none ya.
Nunya. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ugh.
Switch that back and forth like that. That would be cool.
Yeah, if I can get it set up properly that it kind of just randomly just switches back and forth, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest with you guys are the stars. Not me. It's you guys.
Oh, well,
if it wasn't for
thank
you
you.
guys,
I
there'd
can't-
be no Retro Renegades. There'd just be Jay the Tithead.
Jay the shithead.
Well, yeah, it'd be
Let's
Retro
sit down.
Renegade. It'd be Retro Renegade.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Sarkis would be Retro Renegades. Yeah. But,
I don't know if Darkus would want to be part of this group if it was just me. He's only here because of you guys.
nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I love the banter.
Nice. Yeah. Sometimes it's more interesting than others, but it depends on the topic that may come up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also
Or how much beer we've had.
Yeah. I remember last week we were all fucking. We were just dog shitting on that PS5 Pro.
Thing is dog shit. It's not hard to dog shit on dog shit. I mean, give me a fucking break.
There's all kinds of turds in the out in the backyard there, right? Yeah.
I
There's
mean,
shit
it's not
everywhere.
hard to dog shit on a fucking money grab that ain't worth buying. I mean, give me a fucking break, man.
Fucking an what was that? A 846p machine?
Yeah.
846p 60 frame.
It's like these
Yeah.
motherfuckers, they really have lost their mind.
I'm confused.
They
why
should
these
have.
guys
They
are fighting.
should.
Go back
They
and
should
dig out
have
my
just.
CRT to play on that motherfucker.
They should have just. They should have just canceled it, man, and waited for the fucking next generation, like Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft. They're not bringing out a more powerful machine.
Oh,
They're just adding
that
in
you
more
would've-
storage space.
You don't know what's funny, and I was gonna put a tweet about it, but I just didn't feel like I just didn't feel like putting it. But and then Dirt was saying something about it on Monday night show, but I already had this sentiment. But I'm sure you get a laugh out of it. It's so funny they announced this PlayStation 6 and they're like, with the heavy emphasis on, or they didn't announce it, but they were talking about it. They had plans in the work for a PlayStation 6 with a heavy emphasis on backwards compatibility. And I just remember that's just one of those narratives. Who buys a new
Old
console
games.
to play old games?
Yeah. Yep.
All these narratives that just came back to bite him in the ass like fucking Craig's fucking dad, the dog,
Dude.
Dude,
I
come on.
would love to be able to put my splatter, because I was a dumbass and bought it for PlayStation 3 back then. I would love to be able to put my Splatterhouse PS3 disc in a PS5 or PS6 and fucking play that game again. Like, come on, man. Fuck buying a
yeah.
whole fucking PS3 just to play
yeah,
it.
If the PS5 Pro was completely all backwards compatible, fucking for
That'd be worth it.
then that
that'd
for 800, I guess with the disc thing, I guess it'd be worth it. Like if you
Yeah,
if you had all this whole collection, because like I have a ton of PS2 discs.
me too.
That's pretty much the only one. I don't. Yeah, all my PS1 games are gone. But like,
Yeah, all my PS1s are gone too.
I didn't really have many PS3 games. Like, and the ones I had, I fucking sold them at the PS3 when I sold it. So
I
yeah,
got
I have a
I got-
PS1 Mini that has a bunch of games on it.
I got quite a few PS3 games.
I
And
don't even remember what I did with my like. I don't remember if somebody bought that PS1 off me with all the games. Because like, I remember somebody did that with my Game Boy. I wish I would have sold that thing either. It was quite.
I know what I did with my PS1. I gave it to my niece at the time. Because I felt sorry for her because her mama didn't have no damn money to buy her a video game console.
Right.
Because I wasn't
Yeah.
using it anyway. I had moved on. And I gave her all my games I had for it. I wish I hadn't now.
Right. Yeah. I just man.
What's going on, Rock 88?
Yeah. What's up, dude? What's up? Yeah. If I had all that shit, all my magazines back, I even like used to save the boxes the fucking games came in and shit, you know. Mom threw those away too, you know. But like, I can't really bitch at her about the magazines in the fucking boxes because I fucking gave away all the fucking games and consoles, so you know, or not gave away, but just this and that with them, you know. Like, I mean, some of it I probably would have sold them for money just to get other, you know, other games, I guess. I definitely did that like these last few generations. I was doing that with the eBay shit. You know, you'd beat a game and then just sell it on eBay. Buy it cheap on eBay, beat it, sell it. You know, like, you know, and I wish I hadn't got rid of those games too. But now I just keep all my games. I don't even bother with selling them on eBay and shit.
Hell no, I keep my shit now. Nope.
I think isn't eBay like more a pain in the ass? Like if you make like enough money a year off of it, you have to like report on your taxes and shit like that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like I think they put a new thing in there. I'm already sold much on there, and like
I've never sold anything on
I think it was
eBay.
$600 that you had to make. So yeah, so I sold that PS5 on there, dude. Like, woo! I was stressful though. I don't want to do that again. That's why I don't want nothing to do with like trying to scalp that fucking PS5 Pro. Because I mean, you're putting $750 after tax and everything on the line, plus shipping it to somebody. And if they want to just say that you sent them a box of fucking rocks, eBay's gonna take your fucking money away and give it back to them.
Right.
And they'll do that shit, man. So yeah, that's kind of stressful shit. So I don't want to do that again. But I got like almost $1,100 out of that PS5 when I sold it. So
No, like if the PS5 Pro, even if, let's be honest, we knew it wasn't going to be a 4K 60 machine for every game, but if it was backward compatible all the way back to like say at least the PS2, I would buy one and trade in my current PS5.
yeah, and if they had like a like a decent, I don't know, they have some PS2 and 1 games, I guess, on their store and shit, you know, I guess, but yeah, if they could work with the discs,
Yeah.
shit like that, you know, like, dude, that'd be fucking cool, yeah. You know,
Like I said, I would
even
love
though
to
I
go see
have-
Slaughterhouse again.
even though I have like fucking like 3 or 4 PS2s, so I could play all my PS2. I'm sure
I got a
I'm
PS2.
sure
I
one of
got
those
my
motherfuckers work.
I got my original PS2 I bought in what was it?
Hey!
99, 2000?
Right? Hey, do you know what was similar about fucking PS2 and the PS5 Pro?
What?
Neither one of them came with the vertical stand, baby. So
Oh,
did
yeah.
Did you buy that blue? Did you buy that blue like triangular
Hell
vertical stand?
no!
I
Hell
did.
no.
I had to have that. So, you know, I was
always lay my consoles down.
I was part of the problem back in the day, boys, right there.
You're part of the
That
problem.
that shit like I was doing back then. You know,
Dude,
it's still
dude.
spilling over into today.
My PS2 laid horizontally, like all my consoles did. I didn't need that down. I was like, I ain't standing this motherfucker about what I just paid for this thing. Hell no. I didn't trust the disc would fucking play right with it standing up. Hell no. I was like, nope. I still got it, and it still works. My original PS2 from 2000 works. Or whatever year it came out.
I'm sure mine still works. Like I said, then I have 3 of like the small versions, like those little tiny ones they had. Like
Yeah, I never even bought because my original one still worked. I never had to buy another one.
those came from Mom bought those.
Did you have the slim or the original?
I got the original PS2 that came out in 2000.
Yeah,
the very first one.
the bigger one.
The big one.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the original one. You know, said PS2 on the top of it. in
Yeah,
blue.
you know that little logo you could turn depending on how you had it.
Yeah,
laid,
and you
right?
turn that logo on the
on the front of it.
disk drive and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, and I had the blue and green button was cool.
Yeah.
It just looks so cool, you know. It's Sony, the PS2 computer entertainment system or whatever, you know. Like, yeah, it It was so cool, man. Like it was.
Even then,
It
they're
had-
trying to consider themselves PC.
It had the S video, you know. I even got me an S video cord, you know, because and I had to get like I even got me like one of those fucking Sony TVs that had like they were still like CRT style, but they were like it was like this. It was a flat screen, right? And it
Right.
was like and it weighed probably 2 tons, like because
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole front
Oh,
of it
yeah.
was like a big thing of glass. Because they told me at HH Greg, they're like, be careful when you unload this from the truck because it's front heavy as hell. And you'll just drop it on the fucking ground, dude. And they meant fucking business, dude. Like, I don't even know how my entertainment center didn't collapse putting that thing in there. Like, but it held it for all those years. But
Well, you know what's
did
funny?
you ever have one of those TVs? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I
Those
know what you're
fucking-
talking about.
Dude, those
were
were so fucking heavy.
Which
You know
ones,
what?
the
Like,
big,
You know what?
big CRTs?
it was the Sony Trinitron.
I had a Sony
you know-
Trinitron, yeah.
You know
They-
what? You know what's funny? The PS5 weighs the exact amount.
Yeah, it's about the same weight. Yeah, PS5, the original version.
Yeah, that was my
one I
first.
got.
That was my first TV that I bought after working, like getting my first job.
So you
I
had, like, it was a
never-
flat. It was a flat screen.
Yeah, it was
like,
flat in the
was
front,
flat.
but it was
It was
huge
a-
in the back.
yeah, it was huge in the back. Like, and it had the buttons on the top. It had the buttons on the top.
She
Yeah.
was flat in
Right.
the front and big in the back.
No, no
Right.
button, no
And then
buttons
I
on
had
the
to-
top. All the buttons were along the bottom.
Oh, they changed it. You might have one of the earlier versions, and the speakers were underneath of it and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
the
it was-
speakers
it was
underneath.
Gray color.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had just one of the older versions. But
It was
dude,
like it was a flat. It was like a flat CRT. Yeah.
I had
Is
a
that what it was?
32-inch one.
I never
and
had-
it was
I never
heavier
had
than,
one.
Look, it was heavier than fuck. When it finally quit working, we went and rolled it over a hauler where somebody dumps fucking shit. That thing fucking. boom, 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 boom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, dude. They were so heavy. Jago knows how heavy they were. Like,
Oh yeah.
you've
They were
obviously
heavy
picked
as
one up.
fuck.
So yeah, Toshiba
Yeah.
made them too. That Toshiba had like front ones. That was just a cool.
I never
technology for a
owned one of
couple
those
years.
flat CRT things, but I had a bunch of friends who owned them, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
and they
don't
were
even
just
want
a
one of these
big.
motherfuckers.
They were
They're
just a
goddamn
big
heavy.
cube of fucking glass right in the
Yeah.
front of them.
Yeah,
They were front
heavy as fuck. Like they were at least 100 pounds.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
dude,
fucking.
they
Two
were
people.
ridiculous.
A 32-inch trick. 2 people are one strong motherfucker. You know,
Yeah.
like
I remember the biggest TV I ever got at the time. It was when the projection screen TVs were coming in. I got a 50-inch fucking, and the 50-inch projection screen TV was lighter than that flat CRT by
yeah,
like leaps
right,
and bounds.
exactly.
I got it out of the truck and out of the box and into my house by myself. Like I was like, God damn, I expected this thing to be way big, like way heavier than this. It wasn't.
Yeah, those.
Matter of
were
fact,
cool,
I still had it when I met Melinda, my ex, all those years ago. Her kids ended up like finally killing it, watching it all the time.
You mean like the rear projection? Like
Yeah,
rear
oh, yeah.
projection, like the original
Yep.
big screens with the
Yep.
like the rough screen, the rough
Yep.
plasticky screen.
Yep.
I
yep.
remember my parents got one of those, dude. I was like in heaven, like it was about like a 46-inch or some shit, you know.
Mine
and
was
that was
50.
that was fucking
It was
just
huge,
massive
bro.
at the
It
fucking
was
time, bro.
huge.
Like,
Yeah.
when you like they used to have like an old fucking console, like 32-inch fucking like console TV, you know,
Wait,
that's set on the floor with
dude, I went from a 27-inch CRT TV to that. I was like, God
Yeah.
damn, I got a huge TV.
Yeah, I had and then yeah. So when I bought this place, I still had that 32-inch Sony, and it went bad. And my parents gave me it was like a 55-inch, or maybe it was only 40 something on it. It's something like that. DLP is a DLP with the fucking lamps in it that blew up after a while and shit. You know, like and you had to replace the lamps.
Man. I had a friend of mine
Yeah.
that had one of those, and he swore by it until the lamps died on him, and it was going to cost him a fortune to get the lamps replaced.
Right, and they cost a ton. That's when and then I went and bought like a Sharp Aquas TV. And that was that was the first time I had a 1080p TV, like complete 1080p with 120 hertz, dude. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, my
Like,
first
that-
was a
yeah.
plasma. I opted out of getting one of those projection TVs, and I got a plasma instead. And I still have it to this day. It's in my basement.
Damn, it still works.
Yes.
See, that Sharp TV I had, like, it got hit by lightning, and I fixed it myself. Like I didn't fix the board myself. I sent it off. I figured out what was wrong with it. I sent it off, and they sent it back, and I fixed it and worked it. So I just put it in the bedroom because the insurance paid for this TV I have now and shit, you know. And it lasted for a while longer. But yeah, damn, that's forever to have a TV last.
Yeah,
like
like
that,
that
you know?
TV,
Like, fuck, man, like
it's got to be at least, I'm gonna say 19 years old. And they say those plasmas are only supposed to have like a 21-year lifespan or something.
Right, yeah. Right. Those have like gases and shit in them, don't they? Or some shit.
I
like
don't
it.
fucking
Oh,
know,
those-
man.
Huh, that's crazy that's still working.
Yeah, and it still works. Like it's the picture is great on it. It's actually probably better than some of the LCD TVs that I had since then.
Thunderdome, what is up, Thunderdome?
Why the
The
fuck?
ones-
Oh, I know why I can't hit this guy. Because I'm supposed to hit him from the behind. don't know.
I never heard of that. I never heard of that. What he's talking
What's
about?
he saying?
This is the one CRT TV I always wanted. Stupid thing keeps scrolling. Okay, the one CRT TV I always wanted was that Samsung GX TV. This is it adds speakers that folded in and a subwoofer built in. Hell, oh yeah, it was so rad. Yeah, it does sound pretty cool. I never seen that TV. I never saw a CRT that had that. The foldable speakers and a sub built in. Hell yeah. Yeah, the TV that comes with good speakers. That's not usual. So, huh?
Yeah, there are some TVs out that had decent speakers.
Right. Yeah, back in the day they were better. Yeah, back in the day
then,
they were
yeah.
better. Yeah, back in the day
Now
they were
that
better.
now
it's
it's shitty ass, like really tiny speakers that ain't worth a fuck.
I don't even think like I've listened to make these speakers once, but I never used the ones here in the front room. It's always just been hooked up to the same big speakers that I've always had. Like,
Yeah, when I bought this set,
man, I've had those speakers forever.
I bought the what is it? The Vizio fucking 7.1 surround sound system.
Oh yeah.
So like fuck that. I'm not using these I have never used these TV speakers.
I had a big 7.1 surround sound system in the basement. Never use it anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a surround with the sub, and the fucking sub got all hot and fucking went bad on me and shit. You know, like
Mine still works, but I think one of my kids had a party, and someone kicked in the subwoofer one time. It still works, but this, like the mesh in the front's all
bass.
broken.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the bass doesn't work on it anymore.
These two speakers though that I got, like they'll surround you with sound if you turn up.
Oh, I
It's
love that shit. You'll be watching a movie or playing a game, and you'll hear like blast. Like I'll be playing Star Wars Outlaws and hear blaster fire to my left behind.
That is cool about
Yeah.
shit like that. You know, like I would do that again, but I don't feel like fucking going back into the house and fucking wired it and shit. Fucking.
What's cool about this one is like the speakers that go behind you. They got wires, of course, but they plug into the subwoofer.
Oh,
so
they got wireless shit now, don't they? Yeah.
Well, the fucking subwoofer sub is wireless, and then the
shit.
extra speakers go behind you.
Yeah, are they wireless? Yeah, okay. See, that wouldn't be so bad. And then
No.
the center and the.
I wanna get some wireless satellites for my soundbar that I have in my living room.
Right, if they were wireless, I would actually get one and just have that, like, yeah, for some shit, and then still just keep these. I love these speakers. I got these MTXs. Shit, I don't remember when I bought these. I bought these like 2002 or some shit.
Oh yeah. Used to have something like that.
Dude, like both of them have fucking 2 10s in them, right? No, 2 12s.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 12s, and then they got like a mid-range and a tweeter in them. And these things will take any fucking thing that you will throw at these sons of bitches. The reason I bought them is because, like, okay, a dude that used to have, he had a set, they were wood grain, like these were like that, black wood grain, but they were the same X speakers. I had to go to HH Grade and get them myself. Fucking, he had like car stereo hooked up to a amplifier, hooked up to like a fucking car battery, with all of it hooked up to these fucking, all this fucking shit like hooked up to these speakers, right? And that shit fucking rocked the motherfucking block, dude. Like, you just felt like the cops were coming at any time, dude, because the shit was so fucking loud, dude. I mean, it was just, but it was so cool. Like, it was so cool. Like, so they'll take anything. Like, I never seen a setup like that, but they'll take whatever they'll throw at it. Because if they rock like that, there's nothing that this little Onkyo receiver ain't gonna do to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Yeah, these things are so badass speakers. So they don't make speakers like that anymore either. You know what I'm saying? It's like they might, but they're tough to find.
Right. Yeah.
These weren't even that expensive. These were just like MTX was kind of a cheap H.H. Gregg brand. You know, I mean they sold at other places too, but it was like, but they were so cool. I loved MTX in my car too. I always had MTX speakers in my car or in my truck. Like I had 212s in my truck in that extended cab of that S10, and that shit, man, that shit would fuck you up. And I had some MTX 10-inch Blue Thunders in my Mustang. Those were badass too. Because they were punchy. They were punchy, and they were cool. They went with the rest of the shit I had. So, anyway, yeah, MTX is cool shit. I don't think they make MTX anymore though, right? Like I don't think that's.
I haven't heard much about them in a long
right.
time.
I think they cut it.
You said you had an Onkyo receiver. I used to have one. I got it from well, that was a Radio Check brand, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah, it's fucking like I think they still make the brand. Yeah, this one I have. Maybe. I mean, it's from back then too. It's from like 2002 and shit. Like.
Yeah, I had it until I had that and all the surround sound speakers and all that shit that went with it up until me and my ex split, and I just left it there because I was like, I don't even know if this motherfucker works anymore. I'm sure it did, but it was just so like outdated. I was like, I just left it there. She probably threw it away, but it was just I hadn't heard that name brand. I hadn't heard that name brand in so long. And I mean, I don't know if it was strictly.
I remember before that I had one called TIAC. That would burn up. Yeah, it kept not turning on. TIAC. I bought that.
I don't know if it was a Radio Shack brand or not, but I know that's where I got my Onkyo.
Onkyo, they still make them though. They still sell them at like that Crutchfield or some shit. Cause it didn't turn on one time and shit. And I was like, oh fuck, man, this thing died and shit. But I just unplugged it from the wall and plugged it back in and it fixed it. I was like, oh, okay, cool, thank God. Like, but they're not like. I don't know, man. They don't have the same power in them anymore. They're not like I don't know. They're not the same. Like, I hope that thing never dies. I never want to have to go through that pain in the ass of having to find something that suits me and shit. You know, like, that shit's a pain in the ass. Even like the TV. Like, if this TV dies, it'd be cool to get a nice, better looking picture one, you know? But this one still works, you know, and shit. Like, and I don't want to have to go through what I went through when I got this and setting it up and getting it just right.
If this TV ever dies, I always said I want to get an 85, but if I can't get an 85 for a decent deal and I can find another 75 for 400 something bucks, that's what I'll get.
My daughter almost bought a 65. I was telling you guys, she tried to get a 65 at Costco for $350.
Yeah.
That's Canadian.
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, hell yeah, pick that up.
Shit, $350 Canadian. That's like 50
She tried to get it, but it sold out instantly. So she ended up getting a 55 maybe or 50.
50.
I think it was a 50.
Did you hear me, Jay?
She ended up getting a 50.
55.
Did you hear me, Jay?
What did you say?
I said 350 Canadian. That's like 50 cents here.
Shut up.
55. 55. 55? Man,
That's a good that's a good size TV, but
that's good size to hang over your
bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, for the bedroom. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, that's the size.
I was gonna
over
say,
the toilet, like so you can take a piss. You know, watch Red Zone. You know,
55 is getting kind of small nowadays, but it's still an okay size.
I know.
But
It's either 50 or 55. I can't remember.
55 is good for your bedroom.
I have a 75 inch in the bedroom too, because I had that 70-inch sharp in there, and I was like, fuck it, I'm at least getting that size. And then I went out to Walmart.
I got a 75 in my bedroom too.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Man, fuck yeah.
You got a 75 in your fucking bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah, I have
You porn in high def.
It's the same one I'm looking at now, Jay.
I don't even like that. I don't like the one I have in my bedroom though. I would not recommend. I do not like Vizio TVs, dude. Like they're not.
Jay forgets my shit's like a studio, so I can lay in bed and look at my TV that's in the living room.
This TV.
Do you got mirrors on your ceiling too?
Hell yeah! You did. Why did you say? Why did you let everybody know that?
This TV I got in my front room, like, it's still badass. The only thing it doesn't do, like, that, like, newer ones will do, like some OLEDs and shit, is like, the 120 hertz and shit.
I
know
don't
what I'm saying?
care. As long
But-
as shit does 60, I don't care, man.
Right, but other than that, it has plenty of fucking, like, nits and shit for the
Yeah, fuck
HDR and shit, and it has fucking, and it's I bought it, I didn't buy it. The insurance got in 2017, because it was, like, when the new Xboxes were coming out, like the Xbox One S, and it had HDR and shit. I was like, hell yeah, this TV's got that shit. So I did some research, and it's pretty cool. And I was gonna get a fucking LG OLED, right? But they didn't make LG OLEDs in 70 or 75 inch. It was only 65. When I went to the store, I was like, man, I fucking can't do this small in my front room after having a 70 inch. I was like,
Hell no.
I was like, no, I'm not. Even though that OLED looks so fucking good, you know, I was like, man, this looks so good. But they said they don't make it in that size. Of course, a year later they started making it in the bigger size. But
I'm not. I will never have a smaller TV than a 75 after having a 75. Fuck no. Nope. I can't
Right.
do it. Nope.
right, as small as my front room is, I don't know if I'd want like a big. If I got it like up to 85, it wouldn't fit in this entertainment thing either. I'd have to get a new one of those too. So
Oh, if I got an 85, I'd have to get another entertainment.
right, yeah.
This one's feet, the very edges.
Big in here though, man. It'd be like
Yeah.
looking across a football field to see the other side of it. You know, like fuck, man.
The only other thing I could do would be to like hang a projector screen and get a projector.
Right, that's what it sounds like you need, man. Fucking, you just want the ultimate 144-inch experience, man.
I do. I just
Well,
need to have the
that's what
whole
she
back
said.
wall. The
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants the
144-inch experience.
he wants
right.
the whole balls deep experience there. Man.
Yeah, this was good. 75 is.
Yeah, 75 is
Great.
perfect. There's not too much looking
If
around.
I can get an 85 for a decent price, that don't cost like the price of a small car, I'll get it. But like I know I can get 75s for $400, man. 400.
Yeah,
plus.
75s you can get for a good price, right? Exactly.
Yeah. So
And
I'm not.
and like
I'm
you
not going
said,
smaller.
I don't really have a problem with. I don't really care that this doesn't do the 120.
I don't give a shit about the 120.
But-
It's gotta be like the most expensive name brand because I want to pay and so I can say I paid $4,000 for my TV. Fuck all that. That's just
Fuck
stupid.
that.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not paying $4,000. The only way I'm having a TV come in here that actually costs $4,000 is if this gets hit by electricity again and the insurance pays for that.
If I can buy a TV that costs
Otherwise,
$4,000,
yeah, I'm not
it
paying
better
that
give me a
much now.
blowjob every day I come.
Right?
home from work.
Yeah. No, I'm not paying that. No, I'm not paying that much for it. And that's the problem. Like, yes, if you want like LG doesn't make a 75. I think it's like a 77. But it would
Yeah.
barely fit in what I have. I've seen, the way they had them sitting, or at least a few years ago. They might the stand might be. It just barely would fit in here.
Like I could put a bigger TV on here. Where the feet? Because the feet. Are
Yeah, it
always
depends on the stand
in.
on it. Yeah, the feet on it or whatever. Yeah.
Like this 75, but the feet from each side of my TV, the feet are like a good 10 inches where the foot is where it starts, or it connects to the TV. It's like good 10 inches in on both sides. So technically, I could probably put a 70-something 8
See, I
and
couldn't
still
put.
fit it on TV on here.
See, I'm limited on that. See, I'm limited on that problem. See, I can't have
Listen
one
to what
that has.
Snipe says. Once you go 120, you can't go back.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's.
Well,
It would
good,
look-
good thing I haven't gone 120.
When I had a 120 hertz 1080p, the first time I saw that 120 hertz, I was going back and rewatching like shit because it looked so
Yeah.
fucking smooth and shit. Like it looked.
Just
But-
smooth.
but you
yeah.
have
Yeah,
to
and
admit,
it
guys,
combined with the HD to it and shit, like
Yeah.
it was just nuts.
you
know,
have
like,
to admit that after having
I was rewatching music
after
videos,
having like a
TV
high
shows.
refresh rate TV, and then when you first get it, you really notice it, and now I don't notice it anymore because
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
exactly.
notice it
You
my
at
get
eyes,
all,
used to it.
my eyes have just adjusted.
That's why I don't care, Jay, because you get
That-
used to you get used to it. You're like, well, I don't even notice it no more.
That's the
What's
only.
point?
That's the only thing that I hated the downgrade to this. But the only thing that was 120 hertz was like at the time were like those OLEDs and shit. Like I said, they didn't make a big enough one, so I just had. And I don't really miss it now. And if I ever get a TV that's 120 hertz, I know it's gonna be
At
looking even more
the
awesome.
end of
But
the day,
I don't care if my games are 120 hertz because I
At the
most,
end of the day, I want a happy medium, right? Like, I
Right.
want at least 60 frames, and I want good 4K. I want good HDR or decent HDR. That's kind of how my personality is too.
That's why I bought
want-
the TV that I bought. It had everything the Xbox needed.
Right.
It wasn't
And
top
that's
of the
how-
line, but it had everything it needed.
right.
Right,
And that's
right.
what I bought. That's what I bought this one around.
Kind of like why I bought the
or
Camaro.
bought it around.
Like the Honda had more bells and whistles on it. Like it would hit the brakes for itself. It would steer itself. I didn't need all that crap. I wanted the Camaro,
Oh.
a stick shift, you know, and
That's
happy medium.
That's the other thing this doesn't do. This one doesn't have that fucking variable refresh rate. This didn't have that either.
At the
So.
end of the day, I
I
want.
don't even know if they
like,
had that. Like with this. when I
I'll
got
take
this.
decent in all the categories. Like I'll take decent if a TV's decent in all the categories. I'll take that over being like, oh, it's great, 120, but it don't do this well. I don't need all that. Just give me a decent TV for a good price. I don't need to spend I don't want to spend that much money on a fucking TV, bro. My dad made me a cheap ass.
You know, my TV that I have, I bought back in 2008. It's a 47-inch LG. It's 120 megahertz.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. 120.
And it was
And if
the-
it ain't,
The
and
next
if it
one
ain't
up
broke,
from that
don't
was
fix it.
Smart TV.
Right, Sarkis?
What's that?
I said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right?
Nope.
right.
Well, my wife won't let me get a new one. I want to.
See, they have that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That goes with what I was thinking last night. Dude, they had that the Xbox. It's a mini fridge, right? It's like a 3.2 cubic inch. You know, like
small one, the small
regular. It's a regular mini fridge. You know, like
Right.
you open up and
Oh.
you can put like vegetables in there or cokes
right,
and shit,
right,
keep
right.
it cold. Like, and it's got a little freezer compartment and shit. You know, it's like
so normal size mini
it's like a
fridge.
little like you put in your bar and shit. You know,
Right.
fucking like I already have. I have one. And it was $115 last night. I was like, damn. I was like, that's a good price for that motherfucker, you know. And it even has like an Xbox light that lights up. It looks just like a Series X, you know what I'm saying? And when you open it up, it like lights up green inside and shit. And fucking, it has like room for cans on the door and fucking. It's cool. It's a nice. Because hell, mini fridges are pretty expensive these days. You know, real mini fridge. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they're up $200-300 or some shit. You know. But man, I have this one in my bar, and my old lady that I had it in 2010 bought me that, maybe 2009 or some shit, bought me that one that I have out there, and she got it for me used from somebody, like, and it's still fucking rolling strong. So you can't, why fuck with that, right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Ain't broke,
If I
fix
buy
it.
that, you know I'm gonna like use that, and it'll be a loud ass motherfucker, and it'll like quit in 2 years.
You'll replace the one that's worked forever with a brand new one, and a brand new one will quit in a year.
Yeah, and then the old one like won't work anymore because you let it sit.
Nope,
and did
because you
not work.
unplugged. You unplugged it. Yeah, it won't work. It won't use it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that one, dude. Just every once in a while you have to take it and sit it outside like once a year.
Where'd you
It gets-
see the Xbox actual mini fridge from? Where'd you see that?
It's on Walmart has it. It's still $115.
I just wanted to see it.
Yeah. Look up here. I can put like the link in the
Yeah, put
chat
the link in
thing.
Retro Renegades.
Yeah. Because it's a cool fridge, dude. It's hard to pass it up. Even the Xbox light lights up on the outside if you want it to. And it looks like, you know, has a disk drive and stuff. Yeah, when you open it up, it's green. Here, there we just loaded up. I'll sit
Like I turned on my. That's why I was MIA Friday. Crystal
Oh,
came over here.
I figured you had something going on. I wasn't gonna tell you. I was playing games. I was playing a game. If you hopped online, you'd see me, and you know what I'm saying. I wasn't gonna bother you. You know, that's all good. You know. So.
I didn't know she was gonna come over here. She ended up spending
No,
the night.
dude.
But I turned on
Hell yeah, bro.
my Xbox mini fridge for her because
Yeah,
she
let's
brought
do
some
this.
alcohol, and I hadn't turned that bitch on in probably a year. That
What
motherfucker.
Don't even get me
motherfucker-
fucking started, man. I bought 2 of them, and they both died on me.
Mine
Wait,
still works, but I
what
hadn't
is
used
it?
mine in
What-
a year,
What was it?
and it was cold as hell. Cold as a motherfucker. I was like, God damn, I think it got better since I left it off for a year.
Hey, Tharkus, next time you come over, can you blow on my fridge?
She's like, that's a cool mini fridge. Is that an Xbox? I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be the new one. I
Oh,
told her
that little one. I have one of those too. I've never plugged it in. I just have it just sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna go put it up.
Like,
Dude, dude, it was cold. I said
I bought it for $30.
I don't remember.
Like,
It was the one I got like 2 years ago. The first
Yeah,
mini fridge.
I bought mine, and then the first one died, and then I returned it, and got another one, and that one died on me.
look at this fridge.
Mine didn't quit working. Once I quit drinking sodas, I didn't have any more sodas to put in here by the TV, so I just unplugged it and turned it off. And so I plugged it up for her because she brought some like Bojangles alcohol. I've never seen Bojangles alcohol before.
Bojangles.
Yeah, Bojangles like alcoholic tea. I've never seen it before. So I plugged it up in here so she wouldn't have to open my sliding door to my fridge because she could barely open it because it's a heavy motherfucker. So I put it in, I plugged it up and put her alcoholic tea in here, and the shit got cold as fuck. I'm like, Jesus, I don't remember this thing getting that damn cold. She's like, I was like, is this cold or really cold or not? She said, yeah, that's pretty fucking cold. I was like, damn, it must have done it some good to be off for a year.
Huh.
And when I unplugged it, the fan was making noise. The fan had started making noise, like rattling and shit. The fan wasn't making any noise. Not at all. I was like, what the fuck?
No,
So I guess
mine didn't
leaving
have
it
any
on.
noise. Mine just like, one time I checked it, it was like, it's not getting cold anymore. And I checked the wires and everything was plugged in, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
used.
dog, I felt bad, but like, she got naked, so you know.
Oh fuck!
couldn't-
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't gonna text you and bother you. You know, like, hey man, you gonna be on? You know, I was like, he's not on, so I could kind of figure it out.
He's on, all
I
right.
could kind of figure it out, like he's probably doing something. So like, I'm not gonna be like,
I made her scream she loved me. I'm like, really now? I'm like, all right.
oh damn. Well, see, there you go. Yeah, I wasn't gonna interrupt that. So yeah.
No, she
Yeah.
looks good naked, so I wasn't mad at her. So yeah.
No, and that's what I'm saying. We've done that fucking for 18 months or some shit, man. If we got shit to do on Friday, fucking, I mean, we got shit to do, man. Fucking.
No, I mean I enjoyed doing it, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I've had a girl over here naked, so I won't go turn that down.
Right, I did the same thing. Like like in May or some shit. You know, sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta take advantage of the situation while it's there. You know, shit. So, no. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna text you because I mean, like I said, I got a brand. Like I figured, yeah. Old lady's
I
probably
figured
there
you.
hanging out.
I figured you probably knew what was up.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, old lady's there. I'm not gonna text him. Like, if he fucking online, he'll hit me up and say, hey, let's go.
I
What do you
even
mean
looked.
he's fucking online? Is he on OnlyFans? What's that? He said he was
No.
fucking online.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, and I sent that link of that
Oh, you did? Okay.
of that refrigerator. Check
No,
it out.
I
It's
even
still- it's still-
checked. I even checked, and I was like, damn, Axel had a short ass show. He would have been
Yeah.
up early tonight. Fuck!
Yeah, I was on there at like 8:30 my time or some shit. Like,
God damn it.
and then I was
Fuck.
like,
Why-
I was
why-
looking at I was looking at my fantasy team, and I was like getting in a bad mood. And I was like, dude, I was like looking at shit like I didn't want to look into and shit. Like, I was like, man, my fucking team fucking sucks, dude. And I was like sending trades to people and shit, bitching about it to my friend Jesse and shit. And I was it's like, oh man, it fucking yeah. So I started playing a game. And
Holy
I was like,
shit. No way, that is a legit, like, mini fridge. No way.
right, it's a real like it's a little bit bigger
a
than the
real
one that I
mini
have
fridge.
in my bar that I keep my box wine in and shit and my beers. Yeah, and it's got a freezer section and shit. Yeah,
Damn,
it's
I want to buy that thing.
I wanted to so bad, but I don't need it, man. Like I
I don't
know
need
what,
it either.
dude, man. Don't talk me. Don't, it's badass looking though, ain't it? Like
Dude, that's legit mini fridge, bro.
that's a badass price for it too.
Has the internal green light. It has a freezer. It has where it holds like 12-ounce cans in the door. Like
Yeah.
Dude.
It's got and the Xbox light on the outside lights
Lights
up.
up.
If you want to. You can tell. You can like there's a switch inside that it doesn't have to light up if you don't want it to. But
Yeah, man, that's a lot bigger than the fucking first mini
yeah,
fridge
it's a
I got.
real 3.2 cubic foot mini fridge. Like, you know, like it stands about, oh, what is it, like 33 inches tall? Some shit like that.
It says, Jay will understand this, 11-liter capacity chiller compartment. So I don't
Okay.
know liters.
Yeah, and you can take that chiller out, you know, and sit beers down there underneath of it if you want, you know, or just put the beer sideways in there.
What's the American version of a liter? That'd be a quart? Is a quart American?
All kinds of
Four
shit. Yeah.
4 quarts
Quarts,
is a
cups,
gallon.
gallons. Yeah, gallon. Probably
4
liter
quarts
is a gallon.
gallon.
Liter would be a gallon, I think. Yeah,
I don't remember.
liter, gallon. Because if you get like a liter, if you get like a fucking okay, if you get a liter, what's a liter?
Liter's weird. It's not quite a gallon. I think a liter is like 2.
A liter is like in alcohol.
I think like 2.5
it's a little bit
quarts
bigger
is
than a
liter.
fifth. It's a little bit bigger than a fifth, right? So.
Yeah.
So a liter is like fucking not even a third of a gallon.
1 liter is 1.057 U.S. liquid quarts. So.
Yeah, how many gallons is it? Yeah, I'm saying it's about a third gallon, probably about 0.31 gallon or something.
Yeah, you'll need less liters to make a gallon than you will quarts.
Yeah. I would look at
3.785 liters makes a gallon.
Right, yeah, it's a third. That's what I'm saying. It's like a third.
Crazy Greek
Yeah,
dude
it's a
says, "Ask Alexa."
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I would Crazy Greek dude, but I don't have one.
Yeah, I know. Where's that bitch at when you need?
Wait a second, you guys have cell phones, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I never asked Google.
Oh, I never think about. Yeah, I never think about asking that
Yeah.
shit. I try to.
I've done it. Like I'll do it
watch
like
this,
sometimes
but-
on the way to work, like play this. But that's the only thing I use it for.
Yeah.
See the game I'm playing, guys? It's called Death Spank.
Death
Remember this
Spank.
game? Yeah. So
Been there, done that.
Death Spank is when your wife grabs you a little too hard and it hurts real bad.
What do they call it when your girl sits on your face?
Death Stank.
That's a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, she used me and abused me this weekend. Oh, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it at all. She told me she was. I was like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Right. It's
Never complain about getting a death spank.
No, I didn't complain about anything she did to me this weekend. Let's put it that way. 3.2 cubic feet, 91 liter capacity. So 3.2 cubic feet is 91 liters.
So I'm saying, like, yeah, liters are.
That's pretty big. Pretty big. That's pretty big, ain't it, Jay? 91 liters?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a bigger. It's.
That'd be like a keg.
I have
Okay.
a fucking.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I have a refrigerator like that's just a little bit smaller than that in my bar. Like I said, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Like it'll hold like. We used to put like a fucking 30-pack of Bush on the fucking on the shelf, you know, and then like put like beers up on top of it and shit, and then put beers underneath the motherfucker. Like we'd have two. It would hold like a 60-pack of beers in there. Like if you
30-pack of
did
Bush.
it right.
That sounds like a gangbang.
I put her Bush.
Dude,
on my
we
shelf.
used to get like sometimes we would get 3 30-packs of Bush on fucking Sunday over at Brockton where they sold beer on Sunday. Now they sell beer here on Sunday, but back then you had to go
It
like drive a little
says
bit.
11 liter chiller, 11 liter capacity chiller compartment and 5 liter fruit and vegetable compartment.
Yeah, it's got a little, little crisper at the bottom and a little freezer. But the freezer's probably about big enough to put like a can, about a can tall or a little taller, like laid over.
Yeah,
Like
that's
laid on the
pretty
side.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
I know,
Dude,
dude. You don't know how hard it is to resist not to buy that, but I don't need that some bitch.
It's only
man.
$115. That's like 4,000 Canadian.
Right, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Dude, I want it, but I paid. You know how much? I paid $100 for this goddamn mini fridge right here, and it's like half the size or less.
What
Well,
that little,
when I bought that mini
Xbox
fridge,
one?
when I bought the Xbox
Yeah,
mini
that's just,
fridge,
and that's just that,
original?
and that's not even a little. That's not even a refrigerator. It's just like a little
No,
fucking cooling unit that like
it's a
blows
thermo
cool air on
cooler or
shit. Yeah,
whatever,
thermal
yeah.
cooler. There you go.
the
Yeah.
Xbox mini fridge I got only holds a dozen cans, and
Mine
it cost
too,
me
so that's the same
one.
$60.
This one on Walmart will hold, like I said, it'll hold 60 cans of goddamn it. Like it'll hold like shit. It'll hold like a 12-pack on the fucking door.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I'm
That's
telling
not
you.
mini?
dude.
Look at the fucking.
I'm
Look at
looking
the. Oh
at
yeah,
it
you
right
can't.
now,
You're playing
Jay.
the game. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm
Look
looking
at the
at it right
link
now,
after.
Jay.
Look at the
It
link.
actually,
I'm
yeah,
about ready to
oh,
talk myself into buying the
Wait,
motherfucker.
okay,
so I know
so
I'm
you
gonna
put
be
it-
mad
you
at.
put
I
it
know
in
I'm
the
gonna be
DM?
mad later. Yeah, I put
Yeah,
a
it's
link
in
to
the
it.
DM.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
show
in
everyone what this looks like. Just give me a
Yeah,
second.
it's
Yeah, doggy.
badass. I've-
Yeah, doggy. When you buy
I've
you
had that
one,
on my
buy me
wish-
one too.
Like I said, I don't need it, like, because I want to use it, but I don't want to take the other one I got out of there out of service because it'll die when it's
Dude,
been on forever.
115
Ew,
bucks.
die.
115 bucks is not a bad. Cause I paid. Jay,
Oh,
me
that's a
and you got the
badass
same-
deal, dude. Like, you're not even gonna
me
go
and you-
get
Me
it.
and you got the same one, and
You're
this thing holds like 12 cans max or something.
Right.
And I paid $100. I paid $100 and something tax
Whoa.
for this motherfucker. this thing's 115
Yeah, I
for an
bought that on
actual
sale. I don't remember how much I
for an
paid for it, but
actual
nuts.
mini fridge. For an actual mini fridge. That's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad at
Not
all.
at all.
No,
Fuck
100,
no.
115 bucks. Yeah, man. Like, I'm telling you, that's a good deal. And if you order it now, it'll be here in the next.
Okay, look at.
Like,
look
I
at-
wanna
look
order
at
it.
up on the screen here.
Like I want to order it just in case, like I have a backup to keep stuff cold and just to keep it in the box.
115 bucks. Wow.
Yeah.
But
That's
that's
not
not as
bad
big
at
as the
all,
one
bro.
that they showed on that. Remember that that influencer? She got one.
It ain't the one like Snoop Dogg had.
No, it
like,
ain't like Snoop Dogg. That's a full size fridge one.
this
they
one's
got.
30. It's 33 inches tall, dude. Like, if you got like a tape or whatever after the show, just
That's
like just
3
open
foot
up
tall.
the tape and
It's
stand it.
basically
It's about up to
3
your
foot tall.
waist or some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But like I said, like I use mine. It holds mine in there.
So
I use it like
Cybergun.
it'll hold 3 boxes of wine, and I have like beers and shit in there.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. Greek dude said that he's got a good point. It's $250 regular. Dude, that's a good
Right?
deal.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what I'm saying. That's a heller deal. I've had this on my wish
okay,
list.
I need
Other things.
either Tharkus or Snipes to find out how much this is Canadian. If you can
That's
even get it in
7,000
Canada.
Canadian.
I want one of these.
Jay's missed it. I said that's 7,000 Canadian.
Shut up. I heard you the first time.
Dude, that's not bad, man. 150. No, that's like a legit mini fridge for 115 bucks.
Yeah, it's a real manufacturer. Like I said, we went and bought one for the shop down there in the office, and it was like the brand name was Galans or some shit like that, right? And it was like $135 fucking dollars, you know, like
Exactly. Cyber said it's cheaper than a PS5 Pro. Goddamn right.
it's more
And-
power. It's
and
more
it-
powerful.
And,
It's
and
more
it'll
powerful.
run games at 1080 at 4K.
And it's more impressive. I'm more impressed by that than I was anything the PS5 Pro showed me.
Oh my.
That's cool as fuck, man.
So
I
with
wish
tax,
I'd seen
with
this.
tax, it's $125.06.
That's still cheap, man. I wish
Yeah,
they had brought
fuck
that out first. I would love to have bought that for $100 and something.
See, I even have
Come on,
$101.18 in Walmart cash, man. That makes that so.
Thanks,
makes
Snipes.
it so. Man,
Mama.
I know it's
You see-
cool.
you
It's
see
cool.
it's
It's a cool
available,
fridge.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool fridge.
Yeah, I want one.
God
of those.
damn it, doggy! Why'd you have to share that?
I'm sorry, guys. I know. I wish I would have shut up because now I'm about ready to order it. And I wasn't gonna order it until I started talking about
But
it.
make sure you hit the order button 3 times. Me and Jay,
Quantity.
you want one?
See, I don't like to buy I don't like to buy shit unless it's at Costco because Costco will return anything.
Right.
I'm just because
Well, like-
most places have like 30-day return policy. Costco's like forever. Did I ever tell you this? Okay,
This
I might have
this
told
has
you this
90
fucking story.
days. This has 90-day return.
My daughter works at Costco. It told me this crazy story one time. I might have told it on the show one time. I can't remember. But someone went in and bought a whole rack of lamb, like an entire lamb, like a whole side of a
Right.
lamb, like a big one,
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
and bought it, took it home. Not the next day, but sometime in the near future, they returned the bones and said it was too fatty, and they got their money back.
I thought you were going to say they ate it and then they pooped in a box and
No,
brought
no,
it
no,
back.
no.
and said
They
wasn't
ate
good.
it all right, but they returned the bones and they got their money back because he said it was too fatty.
That's fucked up. That's crazy.
So, like I said, they will return anything.
Yeah, Jay, you got our avatars fucked up. We're looking at a glance.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was my fault because I was looking at your I was
Yeah.
checking out the what do you call it?
Oh, yeah, mini fridge. Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
mini
Yeah.
fridge. There we go. We're back. Okay.
That is a good deal, though. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Damn it.
for that size and hold that many beer.
Fuck yeah.
Problem is that will
Fuck
not
yeah.
fit in my office. My wife will not allow me to have it in the house. Maybe I can put it in the basement, but then I don't.
You can
benefit
even
from
put it
in
like
the
you got a
basement.
garage or some shit, you know? I mean, you got
I
a
do,
garage.
but you know what? Before I buy one of those, I think my wife wants to buy a stand-up freezer.
Oh yeah. It's nice. Yeah, like
So
a
she'll end up
Well,
getting that
deep
before I
freeze
get
or
mine.
like that kind of shit.
Well,
Yeah.
just tell her she can order the stand-up freezer tonight.
Well, it's
if
got
you
a
order the
freezer.
mini fridge.
It's got a freezer. It's got a freezer compartment on it.
Yeah, no, she wants like an entire
I know.
fridge-sized stand-up freezer.
You probably couldn't put a couple TV dinners up in that freezer on that one.
Damn.
Brad.
Crazy Greek dude I missed. He said I'm ordering the fridge. No shit. He said I think I'm ordering the extra for my nephew for Christmas. Dude, that's a great deal.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to order one before they sell out. Because I'm gonna be pissed off when I don't get one. Cause it was sold out. It said out of stock the other day, right? Because I had it on my wish list, and it when it first came out, it was 149. I was like, nah, I don't need it. Not for that. I was like, nah, I'll wait. I was like, I'll wait. It'll go down in price sometime. And then it went up to like whatever its retail was, and then it went down like 249. And then it went down to like 175, and it just sat there forever. And then it said out of stock. I was like, ah, fuck. I was like, they won't ever make those either. But I was like, it's okay. It's like, it's okay. I don't need it
All
anyway.
right. Yeah.
And then I saw it was 115 bucks when it came back. I was like, and it said it was shipped and sold by Walmart, you know, so you know it's like a real deal. It's not like
Yeah.
one of these
Shipped by a
fake
third
people where they
party.
won't ever ship
Yeah.
it to you. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you know, they'll ship it. I said, man, if I already need it, you know, like,
My luck, I ordered the motherfucker and it break in 2 weeks.
right.
I
Well,
know
it's
you
not-
can return it, but that'd be my luck.
Yeah, my luck, yeah, order, yeah, to come in dinner or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, come in dented. That's a lot of times. That's why I talk myself out of the shit because I'm like, yeah, I don't need it, or to come in dented, or to come in, it'll quit working within the first week, like Concord, you know. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it at least lasts longer than Concord. I guess at least you're getting
Danny?
something good out of it.
Yeah, hang on, guys.
That wasn't very nice.
He says order now. It says 200 peeps have it in their car. That's crazy, Greek dude. I'm sure they do. If I, dude, I could have it in my car too. But I was like, nope, I can't spend. Dude, you know what? That fridge, that's almost about what I would have gone to pay for a fucking Space Marine with the steelbook. Ain't that crazy?
Right, yeah, shit. So you get that fridge, you can just sit it right beside your chair, never have to get up for beers or anything.
Dude.
And you
sit
put a
beside
lamp
chair.
on the motherfucker, it'd be an end table.
Dude, I can use it as the fucking table in between my chairs. I can
Right,
use it as
yeah,
a
you
table
can
I
use
got
it for a
now.
table, yeah, it'd be a functioning table.
Fuck.
You put a lamp on top of it. I like how it even has
I'm
like
not-
the little dots on the top, like it looks like it's vents on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I like how it's green on the inside. The light.
Dude, I know, man. Yeah, my fridge, yeah, the one out there, the light doesn't even work anymore.
Fuck. Well, I'll just put it this way: if they got, which they won't, I know they won't, but if they got it like still available, like for Christmas, I'll get it. I'm gonna get my parents to get it for me or something. I can't spend the money on it. I can't.
Yeah,
I would love to, but I can't.
You only spend money on your Camaro, right?
Well, there's stuff I need to buy for my Camaro too. I don't need the Xbox Mini. It'd be cool to have, but like the foot bath I want for my Camaro, $150 fucking dollars, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh yeah, car parts are, yeah, they're expensive.
I want to buy a new throttle body. Fucking cheapest
Oh,
one of the
shit.
cheapest ones is like $350. A performance throttle body for it? Fuck.
Yeah, damn, yeah.
Oh, Dark,
Like, I would love to have-
did you hear about Olivia's car? He's not-
No, what happened?
I think
Did you take it in?
You said what it might have been with her vehicle. It was the transmission line or whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't the transmission itself, but it was something to do with the
cables that run to the
cable, yeah.
transmission. Yep. Did
Yeah.
you get it fixed?
She's getting it fixed, yeah.
Is it going to run her like a shit ton of money?
She hasn't
Hell
told
yeah.
me yet. That's my daughter's
10,000
car. Yeah, like both my kids
10,000
have
Canadian.
cars, and now they're finally feeling the pain of owning vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny 'cause
you're
your One daughter called me to put a new battery in.
Yeah. And it wasn't even her car.
It wasn't even her car. It was a friend's car.
Hey, can
It was
you put
awesome.
it? Can you put a battery in my friend's car? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck do I look like,
basically
a
that's it.
mechanic?
So I took my tools, I went and put the battery in for her, and then it ended up being the alternator, which I told her it's not the battery, it's the alternator. And that's exactly what it was, alternator.
Yep.
That's what
Yeah,
you get for
battery
being
won't rub
handyman Brian or handyman Tharkus for this purpose.
I know, terrible. I don't mind it though. I like
I know
having
you
fun
don't,
with
but
everybody.
you know what? I tell the girls they should not take advantage of you because just because you can do stuff that I can't.
Tharkus loves it when women use him.
Especially 20-year-olds. No, I don't mind doing this stuff. I enjoy doing that stuff. I like working on cars.
Yeah, if you enjoy the working on cars, a lot of times you're like, yeah, fuck it. You know, whatever. Plus, a battery ain't shit anyway. Like, really.
No, the battery was, and when she put it in, I put it in and started working. And then she called me and she goes, the battery light's still on. I'm like, oh, it's not charging.
That's the alternator.
So
Alternator.
she was able to return that battery they bought.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the problem don't go away, the light don't go off, that's your alternator. More than likely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then they went and got it fixed and it was all good. So.
Depending on the car, alternator can be easy to change or a motherfucking pain in the ass to change.
Well, it was an 09 Civic, and I just quickly Googled it on, or YouTubed it, and it was literally like I could have probably done it in, you know, like maybe half an hour.
Oh yeah.
So it was in a good spot.
Good spot, yeah. Front wheel drive, engines turn sideways. Fucking a lot of times that ain't too bad. But yeah. Camaro ain't too bad to work on either since I didn't get the V8. V8's fucking tight under there. The V6 has got some room to work. That's when I opened the hood. I was like, yeah, not too bad to like change some shit out if I need to.
V6, you get a nice supercharger. What you need?
I could. I want to get some extra, like, there's some bolt-ons on it now, but I want, like I said, I want to get a better throttle body. Still got the factory one on there, but there's some other shit, and then I'll concentrate on that, because like I said before, I plan on keeping this car, so. But fuck, everything's expensive, hence why I don't need the mini fridge. I want it, but I don't need it. Oh, dude. Can't believe that price, though.
It is cool, though, man.
That pisses me off. I paid the same price for the mini fridge I got now, and that was like twice as big.
I got one fucking. You might have bought like when it came out. Like there was one at Target. Like it was a little bigger than the one that the Xbox that coolant, whatever the hell you call it, thermocooler.
Thermocooler.
Mine, the one I have, will hold like 8 cans.
Yeah, I got the original. Me and Jay
you got the bigger one. Yeah.
I got the original.
The one I got,
My
I
house
swear
doesn't.
to God, it was on like Walmart on Black Friday for like $29. I just bought it because I was like, I don't give a shit if I don't use it.
I
It's
remember
cool.
seeing that one. That one was like, that was the 8-can one that was smaller. I didn't buy that one because I already had this one.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna buy it.
And
I'm
it
not
was
gonna
like
buy another Xbox
$29.
fridge that's smaller. Yeah.
It was like $29 on Black Friday or some shit, you know, or some like just some Walmart. You know, I saw it there, you know, like on my wish list. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it for $29.
The price for this one, and I remember when I didn't even order this. I got it 2 years ago. Like when they first came out, it was like a year before that. And I remember people buying them on social media. The price for this one was when they came out were $100. It was $100. That pisses me off because that one right there we just looked at, it's like 3 times the size of this motherfucker.
Oh, it's a bad
Same
son
price.
bitch, dude. It's cool. Like the features in it are fucking awesome. You know, you can even adjust like one of the shelf. Like if I got it, I'd have to fucking.
So I'm gonna say they had an Xbox fridge that broke down very easy.
Mine too,
Dude,
twice.
Mine's still working.
Mine still works.
Mine
I never
gets
used
cold
it.
as fuck. Mine gets cold as fuck. The Cyber Gunner, and it's 2 years old.
I don't even know if mine ever even worked in the first place. I've never used mine. It's always just sat where I put it out there in the laundry room. There.
It's just for looks.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
mine is
I-
just
I-
for looks now.
Like I said, I bought it because, like I said, it was either 19, but I think it was $29. I was just like, fuck it, I'll buy it for that price. You know, it's like, it's just one of those impulse.
But
things,
was
you know, you
yours the
see it,
smaller one or the medium-sized
Mine's
one?
the smaller. Mine was the
See,
smaller.
mine
one.
was the
It is the small
medium-sized
one.
one.
It's just barely bigger than a not barely, but it's not too much bigger
Mine-
than a Series X itself.
Mine is the original one they first came out with. That's the size of like the normal.
Right, they had
it
one
holds
at
a dozen
Target.
beer, right?
They had one
Yeah.
at Target. They had one at Target, yeah, and it was like $100 or some shit. And I remember a bunch of they had like it sold out fucking real fast, and everybody was pissed off because everybody wanted one and shit, like.
Yep.
Right,
That's where I
and
got
then
mine.
they had
I got-
more,
I
and they
got-
said
I
they were
got
gonna
this
make
one.
more.
I got this. Like I said, I got this one from Target.
Yeah, and they said they were gonna
2026.
make more. Like if they sold
And
out,
that-
they said
that-
they were gonna make more.
That's when I got it. Like their second wave.
Right,
of it.
yeah. That there wasn't any reason for everybody to go out like try and buy one for $200 off eBay or some shit. They said they was
No,
gonna make
hell no.
enough to go around because of the problem with the scalpers and the fucking Series X or that shit.
Well, like I said, what pisses me off is the actual legit mini. Because this is like a thermoelectric cooler. It's not a refrigerator. What pisses me
Right,
off
you can
is
run it off
that,
the
that actual refrigerator is 3 times the size of this bitch, and they're charging about the same fucking price.
Right, yeah. Free shipping.
Fuck!
Yeah, shit.
Damn it. I wish I'd waited to buy that. I would have, like, if I'd waited all this time and never bought one, I would definitely buy
That's
it.
one hell of a novelty item. I don't know, man. I'm one of those.
I
I'm
just
one of
like
those
to- I
200
like to
people
buy-
that get in my cart, man. I don't know that.
I like to buy cool shit like that because that shit, like you said, shit that's like produced
Dude,
here and there,
don't even get me
and
started.
they're not never produced again.
Don't
Right,
get me
yeah.
started.
I
You know
love
what?
the
You know
old
what
shit
I
like that.
fucking bought that I'm kind of embarrassed about?
What's that?
I bought the
blow up
fucking.
doll?
I bought the Xbox onesie. I'm not
Really?
joking.
Onesie. Oh,
I bought the
okay.
onesie.
The one.
Yeah, man. The problem with like a onesie
Yeah.
and stuff, is like, man, what happens when you wake up in the morning and you got to take a fucking, you got the Hershey squirts,
I'd have
or
been-
what I'm
I-
saying. You got to hurry up and get that motherfucker off.
I'd have been all right if you
it's
said a
rough.
blow up doll. I can't be your friend anymore.
Right, yeah, they should have like, the Xbox blow-up doll. Like, what would they call it too? We should come up with a name for the Xbox.
X doll.
The X doll. I like X doll. Yeah.
X doll
I think-
Pro.
I think it. Yeah. You know what? I know a PlayStation blow-up doll would sell well because you know how Pornhub does
You
well.
just gotta call it a Pro and it'll sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that would be the PS
The
hose.
pussyfied
PSO.
pro. What'd you say, Jigger?
The PS hose.
The PSO, yeah. That's what I called it on PS5. Oh yeah. The PS5. I saw somebody called it the PS5 on a super chat. They called it the PS5 Prostitute.
I like
Prostitute.
PS hose better.
Oh, they're
PS,
calling
yeah,
it the
PS5
Protato
Ho.
now, aren't they?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
after the 846p
Yeah.
shit. Oh yeah, the
The
PS5
Protato.
Protato. Oh man.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think we all have to just come to the realization that these systems are never gonna give us what a PC can give us.
They're
No,
never
for
gonna.
that price.
no,
They're never.
dude.
They're never gonna give us consistently
Has-
what the box
has
says on the
Sony-
outside.
Has
Just give
Sony
it- just
showed
hang it up.
Has Sony showed the spec sheet yet?
I don't know. Some people seem to have specs.
Has Sony showed the spec sheet?
I don't know.
What?
Well, see, I gotta ask, why are they scared to show the spec sheet? That's
What people fail to realize is you can put all the hardware in the box. You can put all the hardware in the box in your PC you want, in these consoles you want. But unless the developers optimize a game for that said graphic card or console,
Right.
that bitch will run at 430p. It don't
Right.
fucking matter.
Yeah, isn't the PS5 holding back gaming now? Holding back the Pro? Isn't it?
that and the
Isn't
Potato. The
Yeah,
Xbox-
isn't that like? Well, yeah, the
What
PS5's
is it?
holding back the Protato, or maybe maybe the Protato is the same as
That's
the,
what. And
as the
people
Series
like.
S, and it's a
I
potato.
said it last
and-
week. And the more power you give developers, the more, because it's a trend, the more they'll push for better 4K and prettier graphics.
Right.
And and only certain developers will push for better frames. Most developers go for pretty. We know this, and pretty takes power.
You're right.
I mean, look at the emphasis they put on fucking ray tracing on the PS5. Who the fuck needs ray tracing? You know
to be honest with you, I don't think I would know if ray tracing was there unless they told me.
No,
Like,
well,
I know
wouldn't
it's
either.
noticeable when you see it, but
When you
it's not
see
something that jumps out at me.
No, but
Right,
developers
Jay, you're so
developers
right.
will always,
Yeah.
developers always will push the visual envelope because that's what most people
Well,
will
it's
see
because
and notice.
consoles have hit a plateau. They can't do
Right.
much better. The only thing
Right.
they can do is,
And
well, let's make this a little sharper.
Right, and and people always notice visuals before they will frames
Yeah.
because visuals
Yeah.
look better in a picture. You can't show frames in a picture.
I
You
just
can sell a visual on Twitter. You can't sell frames on Twitter.
I
You
just
know what
feel
I'm
like,
saying?
you know, after I wasted that fucking $500 fucking dollars for this fucking dust collecting piece of shit, just sitting up there on top of my TV fucking right now, this big old piece of
Mine
shit
too.
they don't
Mine too.
fucking even turn on because you ain't got no fucking
No
games I
game.
don't want to play. Like, you know, I
No.
thought when I bought that, maybe I was gonna get another like,
PS4 generation.
yeah, exactly. I thought I was gonna get another set of, you know, PS4
Yeah, you're
style
right, Cyber
game.
Gunner.
that-
Like I said, mine died twice.
Oh yeah, the smaller
Yeah.
fridge. Yeah, the one we were talking about. It's like a bar fridge, like a little mini fridge, like a.
Like it holds
Like
what? How many beer did you say it would hold?
Oh, it holds 60 beers easy.
60.
Guaranteed.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I said, you could just put a whole box 30 pack and then stack beers around it, and then it's got room for like 12 to 18 beers on the door and shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
ours
same-
holds 12.
It's
yeah.
a little bit bigger than the one I have out in the bar out there. The only difference with that one is that one has like a little bit bigger freezer compartment and shit. Like so maybe it only has 56 beers. It's a big fridge. It's a big fridge. Not like a, you know, not what you put in your kitchen fridge, but
No, it's a mini fridge.
yeah, it's a nice mini fridge. It's a bar fridge. Like yeah, just
And-
little man cave fridge, you know, or like I said, a little end table, you know, to sit beside your chair and you never have to get up to get your beer ever again.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Lamp on that fucker.
at the end of the day, like, even when the next Xbox comes out, I'm still not expecting, and that bitch could be 45 teraflops. I'm still not expecting every game to hit fucking 60 or 120 because with 45 teraflops, game developers are going to push for better visuals. And what's the next engine that a lot of people are
it's a
using?
little bit
Unreal Engine 5. What's that? What is it good at? Visuals.
Visuals,
What's
yeah.
vis-
That's why it's so
what-
fucking.
What's the bad thing about Unreal Engine 5? It's resource fucking. It's a resource hog, which
Right.
taxes the system, which means 30 frames per second. Like, we're never gonna get out of this cycle. People need
Yeah.
to get it through their fucking head.
And then I see like people talking about, oh well, this one's it's gonna be able to do up to 8K, and then they start trying to say 8K 120. Like, bro, you stupid ass! Like, you can't even do 4K 60 and shit. Like that's where I don't believe anything all these people say about all this shit. Like I said, I want to see an official spec sheet from fucking Sony, which we're not seeing because like it doesn't matter what anybody puts like out on Twitter because everybody is a fucking full of shit. They act like they
I
know
thought-
fucking shit. Like,
I saw something about last week that the PS5 Pro was supposed to be like 33 teraflops. If that gives
But I
you
don't
any
think
perspective.
teraflops means what it used to mean. Like
I
I
don't
think
know,
pe-
Jay.
I
I don't
think
keep up
people
with
used to
the
use
shit.
it as like a dick size, but I don't think it really
Oh,
is
yeah.
that.
but see,
That's just what I was seeing. Like people were saying.
the
it was
only
like a
thing
33
the only thing
teraflop.
I seen with anybody that had like I guess Digital Foundry actually had one of these son of a bitches and was playing games with it, I guess. And they said it was doing 846 or some shit P, which is
Oh yeah.
not even 900p, which they were making fun of for the Xbox One, at 60 frames. And I mean,
And that was on a
That was
PS4
Alan
game.
Wake 2, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Alan Wake 2. Yeah, it was Alan Wake 2. Yeah.
I mean,
yep,
get
yep.
the fuck out of here. But like, I'm sure like that. I don't know. I'm sure that won't be the case with like. I don't know. I don't know.
That just
I don't know
tells
what I don't know
me
what
if
would be
it- if-
causing that. I don't know why it would be like that bad. I expect it to look better, but not like that much better. You know, like to where people be like, oh yeah, it's more powerful. It's most powerful. This and that. You know, but
That just tells me the PS5 Pro is not worth purchasing. If
Right.
it can't- Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
I
waste
just
of money.
it's just gonna be minimal shit. Unless you're gonna bring out some goddamn games for the motherfucker. I mean,
They're
that's
not.
the
They're not.
problem. That's the fucking problem. I don't care
They're
if
not.
it plays. I don't give a rat's furry ass if it plays Indiana Jones better 6 months after I finish the goddamn
At the
game. I
at
don't
the end
care.
of the day, dude,
Yeah,
they're not.
fuck it.
They're not gonna program like for the PS5 Pro or develop for the PS5 Pro. They're gonna develop for the PS5 because that's the bigger install base. So at the end of the day, you're really getting fucked twice because
They'll
they're
get
not gonna piss the fucking
they'll get the same
PS5.
version of Indiana Jones that the Xbox Series X runs.
Right. So you're fucking yourself by spending money twice on another PS5 that ain't gonna get you shit.
Just like
Other than what brute force it can do, because it's a little stronger, whatever. So you're fucking yourself twice by spending the money, and they're not going to develop for it. They're not going to develop the games for it. They're going to develop for the games for the bigger install base, which is the PS5.
right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a waste of goddamn money. They should have waited for the PS6. They scrapped all that money and development hardware money. They fucking time and all that. They should have fucking scrapped that.
But
waited.
where is the like?
I-
I don't understand where they're coming from when they do
They're
this.
but they're
kind of
but
stuff.
see
Like,
they're
they're a
they
business,
know
and they're not a business that fails. They are a successful business.
but
Why are they making bad decisions like this?
no but this this isn't really like bad. I don't think like they're making money off this motherfucker. Like they're like okay,
Yeah.
nobody's buying their games, so there's like fuck it. These
What's
these
up, hardware?
motherfuckers have already went out here and said we'll pay $100 for games. We'll pay this.
So that's what it is.
system and
No
shit.
one's buying the games.
They're
so
making
let's
money.
give them another console.
Yeah, so we have them another console, and we're gonna only
That's the
make
equivalent
so
of
many,
7 games.
and it'll sell
Yes.
like it'll sell like for more than what it's
And
actually
that's-
costing them to make it. Like they make $50 off each one of these.
Hence the price point. Hence the price point. They
Right.
saw the scalpers. They saw
What's
the
that?
scalpers making
That fucking
$2,000
hard
on a
drive-
PS5.
That CD drive, that thing ain't worth no $80 fucking dollars. They're making like $50 a fucking pop off that thing, dude. Like
Dude,
you know,
dude,
like
dude, they saw the fucking scalpers making fucking $2,000
Yeah.
off their normal.
and they're not
PS5.
going to do
They
anything
said,
about
"Let
the
me get
scalper
in."
problem either because they don't care
No.
who buys it. They don't care who
No.
buys it. They're glad everybody's buying up those CD drives.
At the
Um,
end of the day, Sony has turned into Microsoft last gen because all Microsoft sold was hardware and goddamn controllers. Now they're doing the same thing, controllers
Right.
and fucking consoles.
Right, and that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, that's what that pisses me off. You guys are more interested in coming out with fucking Porta Potty and PSVR 2 and fucking a PS5 Pro than making some games that I bought this piece of shit that I need to dust off to play. And
At the
one
end
of
of
the
the day-
game, one of the games that I one of the two games that one of the only two games that I played that were PS5 Pro that I was interested in, because I didn't care about some of these ones you brought. It still probably sucked. You know, those ones I don't care about that Ronin game either.
Celebrate was terrible.
Um,
Yeah, Celebrate was terrible.
the Final Fantasy would have been cool, so I give it that. But Final Fantasy Rebirth, yeah, it's Final Fantasy 16, which wasn't even a real Sony game.
Yeah.
It was just money had it shit, and fucking
Yep,
and
all
Spider-Man 2,
cool game.
which could have been on the PS4.
Hey,
Yeah, they
Jago,
could've
look
been,
at
yeah.
game I'm playing.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I love the intros
Oh, look,
to this
yeah.
game. Like the intro cinematics and shit, dude. The story, the kills, dude. So good. Goddamn, give me another. I'll buy that if somebody remasters or remake that. I'll buy it again. Dude, it's so fucking good. Hack and slash, dude. Doggy, if you've never played this, dude, it's so good.
Yeah,
It
I've never
reminded me
played.
of, like-
I've never played this version of this.
You never played this? This is the coolest Splatterhouse, dude. The fucking story.
I like how it looks.
cinematics.
It looks Devil May Cry-ish with the camera angle and shit there.
It's like Devil May Cry and Prototype mixed together.
ooh,
Best way I can
yeah,
describe it.
that's
Dude,
cool.
it's so good. Dude, and the more he's like the Hulk. The more pissed he gets, the bigger he gets. I'm telling you, man, it's cool as fuck. I'm like, and it's sad that I can't play this because I bought a fucking PS3 version of it, and now you can try to buy. Well, if I want to spend ungodly amount on a fucking Xbox 360 version.
Nope, you got. Yep. You just have to emulate it somehow, you know,
Like I wish you
emulate
could
things.
hear that noise, that sound when like the dude's going, like the monster going, yeah, they're making all kinds of crazy noise when it's loading. Oh my god, this game's so creepy, dude.
Yeah, no, I didn't play this version.
One of my favorite 360 PS3 generation games, dude. So fucking good. And if you're a fan of the original, you miss out, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a nice pays homage to the original or whatever. I'm sure.
Oh, it does, but dude, it's way better.
Cool. Look cool. Yeah.
It is.
It's
Cool.
very
Look at
bloody.
it is very. Look at this intro cinematic. That's you. That's you. That's what is his name? I can't think of his name right now. The guy you play as with the mask.
Oh,
That's your girlfriend. He's been murdered. He's dying.
You see the dialogue enough here, if I can probably say it.
Jenny's his girlfriend. He's like, I'm sorry. He couldn't save you.
Jenny.
He took you. Rick. Yeah, I took
Yeah.
your girl, Rick.
Right,
He
as
took
say,
your
yeah, find out
dreams.
find out the dialogue.
This
there.
is the mask. This is the mask talking to you. He took your life. That's right. It was a Dr. Henry West. He took it all. The mask is sitting there talking shit to you.
He took it
He's the
all.
one. The mask is what saves you.
Yeah. That's cool. This is cool.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a cool ass game if you've never played it. If you
Yeah,
like beat 'em ups, like hack and slash type game, you would love this.
Yeah, 360 is that era's yeah.
So
it's
many
fire.
good games.
So many good games, man. This is so underrated because a lot of people didn't even know Splatterhouse at that time, 2010, 2011 when this came out, whatever it was. People had forgot about Splatterhouse. I didn't, of course.
Yeah, you might. There was a whole new generation of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I was
fucking-
like, Splatterhouse remake? Fuck yeah, let's go, baby! I ordered that early and got it day one. I was not disappointed in this game at all. Look at him, literally breaking his limbs, and he's like, oh my god! He's like in pain and shit. It's like, just chill, man. You'll be better off when I'm done. Look at him. Yeah, Hulk smash.
It's Satan's mask.
Yeah, Satan's mask. Yep.
What's happened to me? To us.
He said, "You're mine, Rick."
I'm inhabiting you.
All he wants to do is save his girlfriend, but you gotta like listen to the mask. Dude, it's so good. Oh, give me a fucking remake of this. Fuck, dude. This game was in
Yeah.
development hell. It was lucky this game came out because it was in develop. I read about it later. This game was. I didn't know it at the time. This game was in development hell too. It barely came out.
Probably had no advertising. That's why it probably didn't do extremely well.
It didn't do a lot of they didn't do a lot of advertising for it unless you walked into like a GameStop and saw it being advertised in the store at the time. But no, I didn't. No, I don't remember ever seeing any advertisement anywhere for this fucking game. So sad. See what I mean? Like the more pissed off you get, like see that shit. He's like even more menacing now.
He almost looks like who's Superman's worst enemy?
Oh, you're talking about
Doom? Is it Doomsday? Yeah, Doomsday.
Doomsday.
He's got all the spikes and shit coming out of him.
Well, that's why I said it reminded me of Prototype too. Like you
Right.
like all the spikes coming out your back and shit. Yeah, dude, this game is so fucking good, dude. If you love just fun games, like I said, it can be tough. I'm not gonna say I'm bullshit, but you like fun games that are like Lollipop Chainsaw. This is another one. It can be tough at times. It'll piss you off, but it's just basically just good fucking hack and slash fun. That's why I'm surprised you never played it, doggy.
Yeah, I don't.
I hear
I haven't
puppies
played either.
playing
Yeah.
with squeakers.
Yeah, that's Danny.
Puppies.
It's
Stop being an
bloody as
asshole.
hell too. They didn't give a fuck in this game. It's bloody as hell too.
Oh yeah. I like that it's almost like monochromatic, where it's like a lot of white and red.
White and red. Yep.
Yeah.
They were showing off the blood.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
They were
yeah.
making sure it stood out.
You're right. That's what I was saying, man.
Kind of the
Check out
focal
my
point of
copy
the
upstairs.
series there, anyway, right? I mean, like.
Right. It's called Splatterhouse. Splatter for a reason. You know?
Right,
What are
yeah.
they splattering? Blood. No, it's really good. See, this. I would get an emulator for this to play this.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, like I said, I'll see if it'll work on my Surface. And if it does, I'll put all the emulator links and shit in a folder so you can just grab them.
Right,
That's-
right.
But this was not a back compat title either. Like they
No.
said.
No,
review.
hell no. I wish it was, man. I would have already played this like 3 times if it was back compat. I have my Well, I would buy an Xbox 360 copy of this and play it for back compat, but it's not. I wish it was, man.
Next time I go over to the pawn shop that sells all the Xbox games, I'm gonna see if they have it on the shelf.
What, Splatterhouse?
Yeah, I'm gonna see
Pick
if they
it up
have
because the 360 version is worth more than the PS3 version.
Man, next
Anywhere
time
I
I
look.
go to Terre Haute, I'm gonna go to that disc replay place and just like.
Dude, I'm
split
telling you, if
the
you
case
see
out,
Splatterhouse
man,
for the
like-
360 for like cheap, pick it up. They don't know what I got because every time I
Right.
look,
What do you call cheap? $30?
yeah, $30. Yeah, if you see it somewhere like for $30 for the 360, buy it immediately because every time I've looked it up on eBay, it's over $100 for the
Really?
360.
Oh wow.
It's cheap. Yeah. The PS3 version is cheaper because there was more copies of it. So, you see what I'm saying?
There was more copies sold of the PS3 version.
I guess. That's the only
Really?
thing I can figure. Yeah.
I'm
I
shocked
guess,
because
that's what I think.
well, I know the PS3 caught up to the Xbox in the end, but
Yeah, and this was a
but
later
it took
game.
them a
This was like
while.
2011. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I figured.
Man, I forgot. Oh yeah, I need to try out. You know what? I need to try out the foil trick on the controllers to see if my Xbox 360 controllers.
Oh yeah.
They
the
have a
battery?
few.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have a few. They have a few. Bids going on that are decent price. With the box and everything, you know, the fucking instruction book and shit, you know, fucking. But there's a lot of people watching them. People are being smart about it, not gonna bid on it till the end. At least people are being cool about it, not fucking jacking the price up, you know. Be just kind of like a free for all at the end, you know, and everybody just bids at the last second. Fucking
Right.
whoever just pretty much puts what their top dollar on it, fucking gets it. Yeah.
Dude, try the like I said, try the. I was talking about telling you before the aluminum foil. Mine
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
work
I'm
either,
gonna get.
so
I'm gonna
tried
get
that.
that
Yeah,
out.
so
I'm gonna get
tell
that
me
out.
again about the aluminum foil. Where should I put that?
Put it in the bottom, like where the thing that on your Xbox 360 controllers, you know, you have the little thing you take off and
Yeah.
you put your batteries in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the aluminum. Take some aluminum foil, fold it up like as round as you can get it, and then size close enough to the size of that, the holes where the battery goes. But you know, if it ain't perfect, you can shove it down in there.
Okay. But on the
shove it
outside,
into-
not the inside, right?
No, shove it into the bottom, where of the same where
Before
the
you
battery
put the
goes.
battery pack in, is what you're saying?
Yes, before you put the battery in.
Okay.
Well, you're using a battery pack.
Yeah, mine's got a battery pack.
But put
Yeah.
the foil onto the controller, right? Like.
Right.
Well, if you're using the old school thing where the batteries go, put the aluminum foil inside each compartment where each battery goes at the bottom, and then put your battery on top of it.
Oh,
way
that
it's-
pushes
it-
it down. That pushes it
That
down.
way,
Yeah, there you go.
but
Yeah,
that
yeah,
way
yeah.
it's touching the spring,
Yeah.
and it's the battery, and it's pushing the battery up, and it's still making a connection with
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
and it'll
it's
work.
conducting. Yeah, it's conducting.
Yeah,
electricity,
it'll work.
It doesn't matter.
And
Okay.
if you're using one of
It's
the,
just-
if you're
You're
using
just
a
trying to
battery
make
pack-
the battery longer because like
Right,
you said, the
right,
springs or whatever in
And
there,
it
it
works.
pushed
It works.
itself apart. Yeah. Okay.
There you
Right, and it works, and it works. A lot of times the battery gets compressed and it won't touch the battery anymore. So what you're doing, like you said, Doggy,
Right.
is making the battery longer.
Right,
basically.
or I even think
And
like
it'll
you guys
work.
were talking like they're cheap asses and they make the batteries aren't as long anymore. You know, like they're
Right.
shorter because they use less material.
And
you know,
Jay, Jay, you can actually, if like you're using a battery pack, you can actually wrap the whole battery pack in aluminum foil.
Okay.
And just, like wrap it in aluminum foil, and then like try to mash it down on the battery pack, conform it to the shape of the battery pack as
Right.
best you can, and
Okay.
then shove it, like put it in the controller, and that should work.
Okay, I'll try that next time because I do have a couple of those that don't work.
I'm trying that
And if-
later, and then if so, I'm gonna.
and if that
watch this
don't
game
work,
and buy it.
Like if you can't get it to fit in there, try to fit a piece of aluminum foil on the bottom, where the bottom of the battery pack fits
Yeah.
into the controller, where it's touching the spring. Just try that. Either way, either one should work. But yeah, mine didn't work either, and I was like, I put brand new like like charged batteries in there, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I saw that thing on
There you go.
Google.
Why are you in here twice, Darkus?
I put the fucking, I put the aluminum foil in there, and they worked. It worked. I was like,
My
oh,
VPN kicked me out. And I had to go back
Who
in.
kicked you out? Danny did?
My VPN.
Oh, VPN.
I needed to
That's what
update.
you get for downloading porn at the same time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
multitask.
No,
you can't be
that's not what it's
multitasking.
about.
There's no multitasking here on the Retro Renegades.
Yeah,
You know.
Jay, that's
only
a
focus.
tough spot. That was one of the first tough spots I ran into too. It's not that bad though. You got it.
That makes so much sense though about the fucking about the battery theory of like either the batteries being shorter or something in the fucking controller
A lot of
like
times-
getting
a lot
smashed
of
down.
times it-
Because I have like 5 fucking 360 controllers and
Me
not
too,
a
I got a
fucking
ton.
one of them work, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I was like,
It's
I
not
only
the
got
controller.
one that really works, and the other ones I had to use the charge and play kit just to get them to play on my
It's
Xbox.
Yeah,
not
'cause-
the controllers. It's the pack not touching the back. Because even with the pack, Jay, you're still dealing with the springs. Like the pack's supposed to be touching,
Right.
and a lot of times those springs get like compressed, and it's not actually touching the battery pack anymore. So yeah, the aluminum foil works. Like, I tried it on all my controllers. It didn't work. Guess what? It was all that fucking reason. I had like 3, and I just put fucking aluminum foil in all the packs and shit that I was using. They all worked. They all worked. I was about to throw them away too. I was like, God damn, there was a genius, and I'd read it on Google or watched the video or whatever. I was like, whoever came up with this was a fucking genius, because I was about to throw my controllers away. Like, these things suck.
oh, I know. That's what I was. I don't even know why I saved it because I would have thrown them away a long time ago because they were doing that shit. Like anytime that I use my 360, I always just have. But the only reason the 360 is still hooked up is because it's hooked up in here with these loud ass speakers and shit. So when I'm gonna play Guitar Hero, old Guitar Heroes,
Right.
or rock bands and shit, it's still there just for that fucking reason. But you'd always have to use the guitar to control the whole fucking 360. You know, just because that's the only controllers that work in here is the guitars, because those haven't worked for years. But that makes sense why 5 fucking controllers don't work. That makes sense.
Guarantee you try the first one tonight with aluminum foil.
Yeah, I even have like that one of those chrome
The-
blue ones and shit. You know, like I love that controller. Then I
The
know
old school packs are like, I like using those just because I'm like, whatever. I mean, that's what I had. Well, I guess but I shoved fucking aluminum foil down in those motherfuckers, both sides, not just one, both sides,
Right.
and they immediately worked. It's like fuck, all of them. So it was all the springs on all the battery packs that had like got compressed, and they won't even get no power. It wasn't the controller's fault. It was the battery compartment's fault. I was like, ain't that some shit?
That's some bullshit. I still can't get past this part. This is fucking
Dude,
hard,
that's the
man.
tough part. I remember that part. It was tough. It was a tough part. But there's not a ton of like super tough parts like that as far as I remember. This is a tough one though. Like they throw a tough one right at you, but yeah, grab the fucking weapon, dude.
But then I lose my weapon after a short period of time.
You can get through this. I remember this part being tough too. Dude, you get through. You'll want to keep playing this game, dude. If you keep like.
Well, because I love these types of games.
Man, I know. That's what I'm saying. You get past. If you get past it, dude, just keep going, man. Just keep trying, dude. It's so good.
What is this game?
And
Rough and tough, and
No, there's like you see how he's taking damage, and you see it on Rick. Like you see his he has a healing factor like Wolverine, but
Yeah.
like more he takes damage, you see his like skeleton or like his ribs and shit. I love that. They even put little details like that in this game. You see that? I love that.
right?
Dude.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try my 360 controllers after the show and see if those work. I'll be kind of bummed if that worked because I could have bought a few games I wanted off the digital thing or whatever. But oh well, it's not that big a deal. Like,
And this is just basically like a hack and slash or Devil May Cry. So I know you'll like enjoy this game, dude. I mean, there is some tough parts, so
yeah, well, I mean that's part of the charm of that. You got to make sure
that's
you're
part of the
fucking-
genre.
Yeah,
part
looking
of the
around. Make
genre.
sure you're looking around and getting orbs to
Yeah.
give you more health bar and shit. Fuck yeah, you know, like
Dude,
yeah.
the story's actually pretty good too. for what it is, I mean, the story's actually pretty good.
Is it kind of like that too, where you kind of like find stuff in the environment and shit, and it like
Yes.
raises your health bar and shit and shit? Yeah,
Yes.
see?
Yes.
Yeah, you just gotta be diligent
Dude,
or
I'm
whatever the
telling
fuck it is.
Dude, you can upgrade some. I think there's some upgrades you can do in this game too. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure though. Like, dude, this is a gem of a game that a lot of people didn't play either. I'm telling you.
Oh, I lost my arm.
I love that generation, man. I love the fucking PS3, Xbox 360 generation.
Well, it's that time, gentlemen.
Some bitch.
Already.
2 hours flies by because we're having fun, drinking beers, playing games, shooting the shit. What can you say, man? We have fun.
Yep.
Want to thank everyone who stopped by tonight. Crazy Greek Dude, Cyber Gunner, Snipes was here. There was a couple new people. Let me see. Let me find their names in here.
Walmart, you owe us some money. You owe us some promotional money because we sold a couple fridges for you, motherfucker.
There you go, motherfuckers. Just Derby.
Jesse
Thunderdome
Derby,
Gaming Society.
Yep. It was here.
Yeah, yeah.
Rock 88. What's going on?
He's been in here. He's been in here a few times.
Some person named Italian Clowns. Don't know who that is.
Clowns.
General Spartan. General
General
Spartan fell
Spartan.
asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, you don't do that.
We appreciate all you guys. Next week, who knows what I'll play, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Next week, I think I'll jump back onto the Raspberry Pi. We'll play some old consoles. So
Old ass consoles.
old
Okay.
bad boys.
I'm glad you played some more 360s. You guys,
Yeah, no, I
360 's good
actually
generation, bro.
really enjoy. I really enjoy this this genre. I enjoy the 360. Like, it's probably one of my favorite consoles
It is
of all
one
time.
of my favorites.
So
Yeah, mine too.
it's hard to,
dude, it was
it's hard to
fucking-
not play it. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, it was a great
Good
fucking.
games.
It was a great console.
Golden Age of gaming.
It
Golden
really
Age of
was.
gaming.
It really was.
I don't
yeah.
agree with the Golden Age of gaming shit now. I mean, but there's too many games to play
Shit,
now. Back then, they were more. It was more paced, more spread out. You know, and like even though they made more like fun games like that, they were more spread out. I feel like they were anyway.
Dude, there was more like fucking creativity and IPs and
Yep.
shit, and like people were willing to take fucking chances and shit, and like fucking, and you know, it's
Crazy Greek
not-
dude, you alright, brother?
No, we
I
appreciate you,
took
brother.
a-
Like, anytime you show up. I remember Crazy
I
Greek
took-
Dude was one of the first gamer
One of the
clips I
first
did
ones.
a long time ago. It was very
Brother,
challenging.
I've
He was a
t-
chef.
He said
Yeah,
I
no,
try
yeah,
to swing
thanks.
by more often. And took a long break from many podcasts. Dude, I've taken a break from a lot of gaming
Me too.
podcasts.
Like, I don't watch.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
many
yeah,
gaming
exactly. Yeah,
podcasts at all.
I don't blame you, crazy Greek dude. But yeah, thanks for joining us. you
Thanks
know.
for showing up,
You're-
brother.
Yeah,
General Spartan,
you're
be
always
good,
awesome,
brother.
dude.
Get some rest. General Spartan didn't fall asleep. There he is. Thanks for hanging out, brother. We appreciate it.
yeah, he made the show. Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
there he
man. I
is.
mean, yeah. I don't know. He was just kind of listening to
He
the
was
background, you know. Yeah, he's just.
But you know what my biggest concern is, guys?
What's that?
What?
Is the PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro going to be heavier than the PS5?
No, I don't think they could recreate that monstrosity and make it that big. Well, actually, no, it won't. I know it's not because
No, they use more actual Legos on the inside of the Pro than they did in the PS5. So yeah, it'll be lighter.
No, but yeah, dude, there's no way it could be bigger than that fat, ugly piece.
It ain't
of
gonna be
shit.
heavier. It ain't gonna be
Stand up
heavier.
on top
no.
of my TV, you fuck piece of shit.
Let's get it. Let's make this clear. If people don't understand, it is a digital PS5 Pro. If you want a disc drive, you have to pay $80 extra.
What I don't get is why they fucking dude. You guys had a chance to like move away from that ugly ass fucking ugly ass design. You know, like you had a chance. Move on.
No, they could.
But they didn't because that CD drive, because that fucking CD drive.
That CD
Yeah, they
drive,
had to
yep.
make something close to it so they can still keep going with
The
that
CD
fucking
drive. The CD drive
$50
works.
fucking over what it should be price
The
fucking
CD
CD drive.
The CD drive works for the PS5 Pro and the PS5.
Dude,
That's
they're
what
making
it is.
like right, you could buy
What is
like
it?
a fucking comparable one for like a fucking like a computer and shit, like $30, right? So like that's $80, that's $50, and you know the people that are selling it for $30, like, you know, they're making a profit. So they're making like fucking $75 off of your stupid ass for fucking buying that shit, man. God damn.
Anyway, I'm not telling you what to do with your money.
Yes, you
Don't waste your
are.
money on a
Yeah,
PS5 Pro.
yeah.
That's
Go
just
buy
me.
it. Go buy an
Anyway.
Xbox refrigerator. Yeah, there you go.
Go buy an
You'll get
Xbox
more
blow
use
up
out of
doll.
it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
are.
or a blow up
Get more fun out
doll.
of that.
The X doll. The X doll.
Yeah. Or go buy the PS5 Pro.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
This week.
Bye bye.
Later.